Hello and welcome back to Alice Talks Football, and we're live for the Granada versus Manchester United watch along the Europa League quarter final. And I have to say I'm quite excited for this game because Granada actually have the worst defensive record in La Liga, and Man United have a pretty good attack and a pretty good record for scoring goals. So I have a feeling there's going to be goals in this game. I have a feeling Manchester United are going to win, and I'm massively excited for the game. If there's any issues with my microphone or camera, do let me know during stream in the comment section, as it has often played up. But let me tweet the link to the game, people. I am excited for this game. Granada have an awful defensive record. We have a good scoring record. I think we're going to win. This is a massive game for Granada. It's the biggest game in their history. So they're definitely going to be up for the occasion. But I've looked at the starting 11. It's a very strong starting 11. I will address some of the comments in the live chat. I will get into the starting 11 in a second and give my thoughts. But as always, everybody hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this stream with your friends. And should we have a look at the lineup? Let's go and have a look at the lineup. Well, actually, before we look at the lineup, let me actually look at the comments. Hello to everybody in the comments watching. Please slap that like button and subscribe down below. But yeah, let me take off this. So I'm going to share my screen with you here. Let's look at the lineup, and I'm not going to act like I know much about Granada because I don't really watch much Spanish football. I know Soldado used to play for Spurs, but yeah, hopefully you can see all that on your screen. And hello, Hamad, I am good, thanks. And are you a scared dog? David De Gea will do a mistake? Nah, I think he's got a point. I think he'll want a good game. Okay, let's look at the starting 11. So you've got David De Gea in goal, his first game in the Europa League. We've got our normal back four. It looks like Luke Shaw is playing. For some reason, I thought Tellez was playing, but it looks like Luke Shaw was playing. Maybe I misread the lineup there. So it's basically our normal back four. My only criticism of the back four is Lindelof's carrying a back injury, guys. Like, Lindelof is carrying a back injury. And Tuanzebe pocketed Mbappe and Neymar. If you can trust Tuanzebe against Mbappe and Neymar, I would give Tuanzebe the trust in this game. Tuanzebe's got pace. I think Oli needs to give him more game time. And I think Lindelof and Rashford are two players I definitely would have rested for this game because, you know, we've got top four still, so I understand going for a strong squad and wanting to win the Europa League, but we have a much stronger squad than them on paper. You know, their squad, Granada's squad, only cost 8 million euros. So my only questions was maybe Rashford and Lindelof could have been rested because I still think the big game at Spurs at the weekend, they've both clearly got an injury. So I would have given Axel a go, and I probably would have played Ahmad for Rashford, or I might have even played Donny off the side. What do you guys think on the lineup? Get your comments on the lineup down below, and I will reply to your comments in a second. But let's have a look at the bench. So, got Tellez, Tuanzebe, Fred, Mata, Matic, Donny, Cavani, Elanga, and Diallo on the bench. So Donny, Van de Beek, Edison, Cavani, and Ahmed Diallo are our bench options, along Mata, Fred, Tuanzebe, Tellez, and Lee Grant. Like, I'm not going to lie, I know who that is because he's on my thumbnail, Luis Suarez, but it's the BTEC Luis Suarez. And I know who he is because I'm on FIFA once. But I don't really recognise many names off the bench for Granada. Granada have the Wolves player, I think. I know he played for Wolves, he was pretty crap. But, you know, they don't have a good defensive record, but they have a good attacking record. Obviously, Soldado played for Spurs, was a bit of a flop. But, you know, looking at our team. Let's have a look at our team, guys. And then I will address the live chat. But you've got... Look, we can't complain with these two playing. With these two playing, we've got to win. Why is my thing refreshed? With these two guys playing in the lineup, Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, Manchester United have got to, you know, win. You know what I mean. Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba in the pivot. Scott McTominay. Now, to be fair, I don't like saying Scott McTominay and Fred, but I think Scott always plays better with Pogba, and I think Fred always plays better with Pogba. The only thing is, Scott McTominay is going to be a CDM, because I think out of those two midfielders, you want Pogba to get forward more out of those two midfielders. It's just that, you know, Scott McTominay for me is a box-to-box, not a CDM. Greenwood as a centre-forward, I think we're all really excited to see Greenwood as a centre-forward. He's been doing so well lately. He's been one of our best players lately. Daniel James on the left. I think this game will suit Daniel James. You know, I think Daniel James needs to play this game. I don't care what your opinion is on Daniel James. For me, I'm happy Daniel James is starting. You know, they have a vulnerable defence. I think they will leave space in behind and play their football. I think they will play their football. I know it's a risky game. I think they'll play the football. I think they'll leave space for Daniel James. Daniel James is in quite good form. He scored a few goals, you know. And with Rashford injured, I would have definitely played Daniel James and rested Rashford. Obviously Bruno. But that is the Man United lineup, guys. What are your thoughts on the Manchester United lineup? Let me go read out some comments. Score predictions, thoughts on Rashford not being rested. Yeah, I think I would have rested Rashford, considering it's Spurs at the weekend. You know, I think this game is so much easier than Spurs. I would have rested Rashford so he's fully fresh for the Spurs game, because we know Rashford's a big game player and we know Rashford has a good record against Spurs. What say that when we play rubbish teams, we go 1-0 down? You know what? You make a good point. West Brom, Sheffield United, Fulham, they're the relegation teams. We all went 1-0 down first. We do have a poor record against the lower table teams. But guys, please hit that like button, subscribe down below, and share this video. We've got 10 minutes to go until the match. So if you're watching, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. McTominay. Do I always pronounce his name wrong? Is it McTominay or McTominay? I feel like it's McTominay. Good lineup, especially De Gea in goal. I'm actually happy De Gea is playing. I have no preference to who plays De Gea or Henderson, but I think the way the club treat De Gea and the pundits and the ex-players is very disrespectful. So yeah, my prediction is 1-0. Steve thinks it'll be a 1-0 draw. This is the biggest game in Granada history, so I actually think they're going to come out players, give us a tough game, but they've got a very, very vulnerable defence. We've got Bruno and Pogba playing. Man United, for me, should be winning this game 2-3-0. If we can beat Real Sociedad 4-0, we should be winning this game. You know, they're not in good form, but then I just think it would be classic Man United to play shit and lose this game. But I'm going to go 3-0, and I'm going to agree with this comment. 3-0 United, and Greenwood will be a masterclass today. I'm agreeing with you there, Jeffar. I agree with you there. I think they can give Cavani a game. Considering the fact that Rashford's carrying an injury, I would have definitely played Cavani and shipped Greenwood to the right and Dan James to the left, just because I love Rashford, but save him for the Spurs game. He's clearly injured. Maybe an injured Rashford would do a better job than Cavani, but for me, I 100% would not have played Thingy Magotti. Just get your thoughts in the live chat, and as always, hit that like button, subscribe down below. But yeah, I'm just looking at the lineup. I mean, I look at our bench, guys. Let's go back to our bench. Just like Van der Beek, Cavani and Diallo are attacking options. Mata can always help break down the team. Fred's an engine. Tellez jumps into most squads in the Europa League. You know, most of our bench would be starting for teams in the Europa League. If you think the second hardest team in the Europa League is what? Arsenal? Okay, how many players on our bench jump into the Arsenal squad? Like, you know, to be fair, not that many. Donny and Cavani could get in. Diallo could get in. You know, like if you look at our first team, we should be winning the Europa League. You know, we look at the Man United first team, we should be winning the Europa League, 100%. You know, just look at this team. 100% we should be winning the Europa League. But that's the thing with United. As soon as you expect us to win, we don't win. And I'm glad we had teams like AC Milan and Real Sociedad. I'm glad we had hard teams, because for some reason we do better against the hard teams. I think, look, Luke Shaw, brilliant player. Wan-Bissaka, defensively solid. You know, our only vulnerability is Lindelof and Maguire, because Lindelof's carrying an injury and a lack of pace. But look, Soldado's not exactly quick, so I don't think that's the end of the world. So I think our only vulnerability is obviously these two centre-backs. Maybe McTominay playing as a CDM, you know, could get bossed around, and Rashford's injury. I'd say there are vulnerabilities, but I mean, look at like, just look at their defence. You know, the Wolves reject. No disrespect for them, but yeah. Thank you for the super chat, Phantom. I bet Man United today. If I win $15, tie $10, lose $100. Oh. Well, I hope we win for you as well, because that would not be a nice loss. But I think we will win. But you know what Man United are like. We are Bottlers FC. Let me have a look at some more of the live chat. Hello to Styles tuning in from Jamaica. And Man, you need to go for at least 2 away goals. Sometimes 1 isn't enough. I agree. Like, I don't think we bottle at Old Trafford, but I think if you get 2 away goals, that's tie done. You know, you can rest a few players next week, so we're more prepared for the Premier League. Look, I think we've got top 4, but it's always good to rest players for the Premier League games. Should, would, could. Steve says, Man United big favourites, natural fans, including myself, want Manchester United Arsenal final. If not, Man United versus Villarreal. That would be a solid final. I think we'll get Arsenal in the final. To be fair, I'm not the biggest fan of Slavia Prague. So I kind of want Arsenal to win in a weird way, because I kind of want us to play Arsenal in the final. And do you know what would be amazing? You know how Arsenal was so happy we got knocked into Europa League? Arsenal fans were trying to banter us for being knocked out the Champions League into Europa League. And I'm like, you can't banter us because you haven't been in the Champions League for 4 years. But they'll regret wanting us to be in Europa League if we beat them. Imagine we knock Arsenal out of the Europa League and stop them getting Champions League. That's when they will regret. They'll 100% regret bantering us to be in the Europa League if we beat them. Because I just remember Arsenal fans completely bantering us. Banter us, Arsenal, about being in Europa League, but we're the only reason you're not winning it this year. Imagine that. Because Arsenal are probably scared of us in this competition. David De Gea might be rubbish in goal considering he hasn't played for a while. No, I don't think that will be a problem. He's not been long. He might be a bit rusty, but it's David De Gea, he's an experienced guy. You know, we've had summers where he hasn't played for longer. So, yeah. Granada is crap. Man U is the second best team in the Prem and this year's Europa League. I hope you're right. You know what? I think Granada, they did beat Napoli. They've got a very good coach. They're definitely playing above their depth. You know, they are, and we should win. But this is a Man United team that lost 2-1 to Sheffield United at home. You know, Man United should win. This should be a walk in the park. But with Man United, whenever it's meant to be an easy game, a walk in the park, a day off, we just don't show up. We've seen it at West Brom. Well, to be honest, West Brom, you know, obviously you as a Chelsea fan will know, West Brom can give you a tough game with Big Sam, but Sheffield United as well. I watched Granada versus Molde. It should be a walk in the park. That's good to know. I've never watched Granada. I won't lie. And if I have watched Granada, I have never taken a note of it. But that's really good to know. Who do you think is a better manager, Ole or Arteta? I think Ole's obviously done a better job. There's been shown progress under Ole, but I think in-game manager, Arteta's better. But overall, I think Ole is. I just think, like, you know, when we see Man U versus Arsenal, Arteta does out-tactic Ole. You have to say that. I think Ole has to be the better manager with what he's done, even though he has more resources than Arteta. But I think Arteta's a better manager in game. It's always good to be at home in the second leg. Oh, yeah, it's always good to be at home in the second leg, but Chelsea play Porto at natural venue. Both legs, in that case, should want an away second leg. I think away second leg is always better, in my opinion, because you know, like, you know, a 1-1 draw and you might win on away goals. You know, I think away. I always prefer an away second leg, actually. But yeah, I lost $200 on West Brom. I feel for you. I feel for you. I would have put money on Chelsea winning, but I don't like to bet, because when you support Man United, we win the games you think we'll lose. We'll lose the games you think we'll win. I think Man United might make a mistake in the first leg. 2-0 Man U. First leg, 2 Man U, 0. You saying 2-0 loss or 2-0 win there? Granada's team that normally fight relegation. We should win this. Like, this should be an easy game, guys. This generally should be an easy game. There should be a game Man United win, but it's with Man United. I hate saying, oh, there should be a walk in the park. There should be an easy game, because I say that versus Sheffield United. I say that versus West Brom, and it's just not. But yeah, we should be able to win this. We should be comfortable. But Lindelof, Maguire, anything's possible. You make a very, very good point. The only thing is Soldado is playing up top for Granada. We know Soldado hasn't got much pace. Lindelof and Maguire are vulnerable because of pace, and they don't have that much pace. 2-0 loss. I hope if we lose 2-0, the match reaction will not be a happy one. You know what? I'd love nothing more than Greenwood to score. I'm going 3-0 United with Greenwood to score. I'd love nothing more, guys. I mean, I just look at our lineup to theirs, and I just go, if we don't win this, there's got to be questions. You know, we've got Bruno and Pogba in the midfield. There is no excuses. Bruno and Pogba are 2 world-class players. The only things I don't like about the lineup is Rashford's not fit enough to play and Lindelof's carrying an injury. I would have played Axel and Donny or Axel and Ahmad for Rashford and Victor. But I guess that, in a weird way, is our strongest lineup. You know, obviously Martial's out to the end of the season, but you look at that lineup, you look at the Granada lineup. You know, Granada lost 3-0 to Villarreal. Granada's not in good form. Like, Granada have a good manager. You know, they should be a relegation team, but they've managed to just pull a miracle out. And sometimes, you know, you can have bad league form and you can do well in a cup competition. You know, look at Chelsea the year they won the Champions League. Chelsea could win the Champions League again and not finish in the top 4. And with the cup games, it's over. I think I'm really happy with the Europa League that it's over 2 legs. Because I think if it was over 1 leg, I'd be more concerned. But luckily, it's over 2 legs. Because I think if Man United bottle the first leg, you know we'll pump them in the second leg. You know, with Man United, we bottle first halves, we come out in the second half. I'll read a few more comments and then we'll get going with the game. I think we'll score, but at the same time, I don't trust defence. I do agree with you, but they actually have the worst defensive record in La Liga, I believe. Most goals against in La Liga. Literally just said it. I used to say should be an easy win for Arsenal. Don't happen. Same Man U draw 1-1 would suit Man U more than to score would take Man U through. If they keep a clean sheet, if we keep a clean sheet in the second leg, we're through. basically, unless we bottle this. Hello, Gilbert. We're not going to lose to a Farmers team. We shouldn't lose. Phantom says my friend Terry would go nuts on the football terrace if Man United lost today. Oh, I mean, I would go nuts. Like, I mean, if it was like, you know, when we lost 2-1 to Istanbul, and there was that just colossal mistake with Matic in the corner. Mate, if that happens again, I'd go mental. Mason Greenwood deserves a goal, but sometimes a little greedy for shooting from tight angles when he can pass. I agree with you there, but I do like greediness in a player. It shows that intent to score. You know, why I like Amad Diallo was when Amad Diallo on his debut, instead of playing it safe, he tried dribbling at players. Yes, he lost the ball once or twice, but he tried dribbling at players. Bruno always tries that easy pass. Greenwood always tries that shot. I love that greedy, risky intent on players. I think it's a good trait to have. Who do you think should be number 1 for United? Probably De Gea, but I have no preference. Like, I'm not going to be salty if Hendo is. Dino is Zagreb's biggest surprise team in the quarterfinal. Yeah, Zagreb could cause some problems. You know, obviously you beat Tottenham. But let me go back to full screen. Guys, I'm going to get into the watch along. So make sure to get your comments down below. But it's just been kickoff now. I might be about 40 seconds behind, guys. So just remember that. So I try not to like look at the live chat when we're on an attack, because I can see you comment like a few seconds before the goal, and you know, you want my natural reaction. But Man United have the ball. Well, Granada have the ball now, but hopefully that will update in a minute. Bada bing, bada boom. Wait. What did they? I haven't even got my stuff sorted. Okay, we saying this one? No, we'll go this one. We'll go this one. Granada already have the ball. Luke Shaw's getting away. I'm trying to change my graphics, and here Man United are mucking it around at the back, scaring me. 38 seconds in. Okay, I'm 50 seconds into the game, guys, so I might be a little bit behind you. But weird question. Purple, this one, do you prefer this little background, or do you prefer the black one? The black one or the purple one? It sounds quite weird. I know, I just was mucking around with those two. But yes, it is kickoff. But United should win this. But please, to everybody watching, please hit that like button right now. Let's try and get to 100 likes by the end of the stream, and subscribe down below if you're new, because I do watch alongs to all the United games. Who do you? Oh yeah, good vibes. Hopefully good vibes. I don't think people know the fact Granada have the worst defense. Yeah, let's put this fact up for everybody joining the stream. I was saying this earlier. We have the second best attacking record in the Premier League. We did have the best attacking record. But you know, it's United. We should win this. But good stat. Seems you guys prefer black. So do I, to be fair. I was just mucking around with something new. But we've got 12 viewers in right now, so we need to get some more viewers in. The live views are a little bit down. It's probably because I posted after I put this up. But I will. But yeah, already everybody hit that like button, subscribe down below, share the screen. We're 2 minutes into the game. Let's hope United can actually do something. Come on, Manchester United. So yeah, also, you know, just get your thoughts in the live chat. Let me know if there's any issues with my internet, my microphone, my camera. You know, my microphone and my camera just play up a lot lately. Like my match reaction, for some reason, like, I can't see if it's blurry, but it was just really bloody blurry. It was really annoying me. So if there's any issues with camera or microphone making a weird noise, just let me know below. But Granada are kicking it up the pitch. What's up, Alice from Baltimore, USA? Hello, Shad. I am good. Watch the United game, hoping we can win. Hope we get an early goal, just because I think if we get an early goal, that's us. There'll be more, if we get an early goal, that's the away goal, and they'll be a bit more open at the back. They'll have to attack us. They'll have to take risks. Stan James, once they leave space in behind, you know, we can maybe rest Rashford at half time if we have a good start. I'm worried about Rashford. Like, if Rashford gets injured, I'll never forgive Ollie for playing him. Honestly, for me, this is definitely a game where Ollie didn't have to play Rashford. I might open my window because it's bloody hot in my room. I won't lie. Last game against Brighton was a little lucky for Man U. I agree, but we were the better team in the second half, but we were awful in the first half. But we did create more chances than Brighton at the end of the day. City winning the Premier League, yeah. Unless City fuck up, which I would love. They're winning the Premier League. It's annoying because I think of those like 7-8 points that we dropped, and we could actually have a race in our hand to the end. Because we beat Crystal Palace, we'd beaten Arsenal. If we beat West Brom and Sheffield United, I think we'd be like 2 points behind City. You know. It's really hot in my room though. And then make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe down below. Share the stream, and if there's any issues with the stream or you have any questions, let me know, as I do read out most of my live chats. obviously when there's loads coming at once, if the when we get over like 70 viewers in every now and then, I can't read them all out. But right now we've only got 15 viewers, so I'll read out most of my chats for the moment. Alice, what software program do you use to edit YouTube videos? I just use an app on my phone called Perfect Video, because it's literally free, but then for the upgrades it's £5. And it just lets you do basic things. Amad Diallo, that's not. Why am I saying Amad Diallo? That's Rashford. God, I'm not with it today. I'm not with it today. If Haaland comes to City, United finish. If City sign Haaland and Grealish, I'll cry. I'll cry, because I mean they're two players Ollie could have got if he actually had a board. I have a YouTube channel, but not that good, says Gilbert. Alanga's going to score today for his debut. That would be amazing. Imagine Alanga comes on and scores. You know how like Diallo scored for today, and that would be sick. Bruno's on the ball, kicks it in. They do look quite deep. Now, they have a poor defence record, Granada, and I do think they might come out and play us. But they are quite deep. They are quite deep. But guys, please hit that like button, subscribe down below, and share this video. But look, Rashford already looks injured. Look at the way Rashford's down. He's like, I can't do this. Why is Rashford playing? What? He's so injured. You have Cavani, you have Amad Diallo. It's not like you have no one to play. It's not like this is Manchester City we're playing. We're playing Granada, and you have Amad Diallo and stuff. Mickey Dillon says, Granada is a lovely place. I don't know if any of you have been there. I think I have been there. I've been to Malaga and Marbella, and I know it's south of Spain, and Nerca. I've been all around the south of Spain a few times. Let me actually Google where Granada is. And actually, guys, please keep me updated on the other scores, like the Arsenal match and stuff, because I don't really have a thing. Granada. Let me Google where Granada is, because I actually think I might have been there. City in Spain. Where is it? Because it does sound really familiar. But I mean, I wish I should know what it is, because it's a football team. It does sound really familiar. Yeah, it's near Malaga. I'm pretty sure I've been there, because we go to Malaga airport whenever we go to Spain normally, because it's normally the south of Spain which I go to, so I might have. Someone commented naked man. Are your thoughts real? What? Am I like... I don't know what's going on in the live chat, but yeah, Rashford clearly looks injured. Why has Ollie started Rashford? It's Granada. We're playing Granada. We already have Cavani that could have played instead. We already have Amad Diallo that could have played instead, or Donny that could have played instead. You know, and they're all good enough to play against Granada. So for me, Ollie starting Rashford is a crime here, and I just feel like this is not good for him. We are in a state of controlled hallucination. Is this a salty West Ham fan commenting or something? Your mic is a little laggy. Is my mic laggy? I'm really sorry about that. If the stream of my thing is my Wi-Fi is a bit crap. If there's any problems with the stream, let me know actually, because a few people are leaving, so I'm worried that the stream could be having issues. Let me click on my stream. Make sure it's not blurry or anything. It's just when we get like double echo. Mute that a sec. Wan-Bissaka's on the ball. Pogba loses the ball in a key area. Has he put McTominay? Already McTominay's given away a foul. Classic McTominay to give a foul away already. Yeah, my stream is a little laggy, it appears, which is annoying. I'm really sorry about that. Oh, I've been a prick, guys. I haven't updated the scoreboard. Okay, there we go. We've lost the viewers actually. We did have like 20 and now we've got 7, so I'm sorry about that. But is everything okay with the stream now? I've got the scoreboard up, I've got everything going. At 5:54 a man was streaking. I did not notice that. But Granada do have a free kick, guys. Did you see Mateo? What is David Moyes going on about? What's David Moyes going on about? But is the Granada player injured? Is that Kennedy? Kennedy, he looks familiar. Did he used to play for someone? But yeah, Granada have a player injured for Granada. Someone's warming up. Hopefully, they don't actually have like a player injured, but that's not good if Granada have a player injured. So we'll watch out for that. My Wi-Fi is being so crap. It's annoying me. But of course, McTominay gives away a free kick as always. Remember to give your comments in the live chat because I'm just waiting for this injured player. So please comment your live chat thoughts below. They have good-looking uniforms. I have no idea what's going on in the live chat. To be fair, I have no idea what's going on in the live chat. I won't lie to you. But Granada over a free kick. Bruno clears it away. Granada have a corner, guys. Early corner for Granada. First corner of the game is going to Granada. So do not bottle this. Wait, what's Bruno complaining about? Is it not a corner? Oh, he's way offside. He's way offside. So, yeah, I could see you should get rid of the corner. He's used well offside. But Granada do have a corner. Do you believe in life after death, Alex? What is this guy on about? Only a couple people will let me get some of my friends to sub and like. Well, go sub and like to this guy's channel commenting. Okay, Granada to take the first corner of the game. Kennedy, the guy that was on the floor for about an hour, is taking the corner. They take the corner short. They play it back. They play it back. Please don't. Blocked. Whoa, bloody hell! Almost. Oh, they had a bit of a deflection there. It almost looked like it was going in. BTEC Atletico Madrid. They let in too many goals to be a BTEC Atletico Madrid. They're not as defensively minded as them. Everybody hit that like button if you're watching. Pogba plays it to Shaw. Shaw to the injured Rashford. Back to Shaw. Plays it to McTominay, who's already on a yellow with a stupid tackle because it's not a CDM. To Lindelof. Lindelof passes it to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka to James. James to Pogba. Pogba's on the ball. Pogba back to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka passes to McTominay. Manchester United approaching their final third. Pogba has the ball, but he's fouled. The ref doesn't give anything. Granada throw on. I mean, I thought Pogba was tripped there because he was definitely going to win the ball. So, but Granada have a throw on. They're literally just grabbing Pogba. What are they doing to him? What are they doing to him? Nah, to be fair, Pogba probably made the most of that. Oh, my Wi-Fi is being so bad. It's really frustrating, but I hope that's not causing any problems. Pogba passes it to Rashford, who's clearly bloody. Every time Rashford gets the ball, I'm just going to call the injured Rashford. Alice, David Moyes is in the posture control. You should block him. Yeah. Wait. We'll put him on timeout. We'll put him on timeout because David Moyes is annoying. We'll put him on a 5-minute timeout. I don't like blocking people unless they're sending abuse. If you're a troll, you get timed out. And if you're sending something like racist or homophobic or sexist or just horrible, then you get blocked. But if you're just trolling and bantering, you get muted. That's my thoughts. Wan-Bissaka passes it to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is on the ball. He passes it back to Pogba. Pogba's on the ball. Back to Bruno. Bruno to James. Is on the ball. James to Pogba. Man United trying to get into the half. Pogba almost gets intercepted. Lindelof's on the ball. Maguire. David Moyes, I'm in love with your baby turtle. What is going on in this live chat? We've got a lot of trolls in here today. I won't lie. Maybe it's the West Ham fans are on ease because we might be getting rice. McTominay. Pogba. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka back to Pogba. Pogba tries to play it in. Good try, good play from Pogba there. But Valero, I know who he is because I actually put him in my fantasy team, funny story, but he never played because he left Wolves. Valero clears. Did he even play a minute for Wolves? I'm pretty sure he literally played 2 minutes for Wolves. Oh, just look at Rashford. He was injured in the warm-up. He's injured now. We have players on the bench. Why is literally? I did that rant how he took Donny van de Beek off so he could play McFred. This is my rant about why Rashford is playing this game. I love Rashford, but he could miss the Euros. You overplay him. He wants to be fit for the Euros. Why are you playing in a game like this? I'm pretty sure Cavani, Donny, or Anna could do a better job than an injured Rashford today. Rashford has been playing injured for ages, and he's just going to snap. If Rashford keeps getting injured and overplaying, he's not going to be useful for 5 years. Gilbert says they need to speed up, taking it too slow and giving them time on attack. Yeah, I mean, we're 13 minutes in, guys. It hasn't been the most exciting game. Man United are way too slow on the ball. And Phantom says, the way I view West Ham, Chelsea will play them heads up. If we can't beat them, they deserve to finish ahead of them in the table. West Ham are having an absolutely brilliant season. But I think Chelsea, if you look at the squad, the quality in Chelsea's squad, the manager they have, Chelsea should finish above West Ham. But I could see Chelsea winning the Champions League. I actually back Chelsea to win the Champions League. They've got Porto, and then they've got probably Real Madrid, who I think they're a better team than. Wan-Bissaka plays it in. Corner. Man United have a corner. Rashford looks generally injured. Yeah, I completely agree. Rashford does look generally injured. I think Man United have a corner now. We're about 14 minutes in, so hopefully we can do something here. See, it's just I think Cavani should be playing instead of Rashford because you think Cavani corner, bada bing, bada boom. Agreement. I support Chelsea too. You're right. Great win last night. Yeah, Chelsea had a great win last night. They didn't create that much. I watched the Chelsea Porto game. I should have made a video on it on my second channel, but I just completely I was just so tired. I needed like a shower and stuff. Otherwise, I would have made a video on my second channel for the Chelsea game because I didn't watch it. But they played really well against Porto. I thought Porto gave them a good game, but this was the first time I'd seen Chelsea play under Tuchel where they didn't create loads of chances, but they took their chances. And I think when I mostly watch Chelsea, it's like they have a lot of the ball, but they don't do much with it. But today, I think they took their chances yesterday, Chelsea. I mean, both good goals, both well-taken goals. I've seen the comparisons between Chilwell and Torres as well, which is kind of cool. But, everything is sort of linking for Chelsea to win the Champions League. Like, might not finish in the top 4, but they'll win it. There's a lot of coincidences. I watched a video. I think it might have been Younes Talks Football or George Benson. It was one of them. And I watched a video and they talked about all the coincidences between I can't say that word between Chelsea's Champions League win, under like John Terry and Frank Lampard and that, and then they're in the Champions League now. So I noticed that Chelsea's often people's second favourite team. I mean, I don't have a second favourite team. I guess Cambridge United could be my second favourite team. But I want Chelsea to win the Champions League because I always root for the English team, but not Manchester City, and I don't like Liverpool. Like I normally root for the English team. So if it's like Chelsea or Spurs and Man United aren't in the Champions League, I'll root for them. So I do want Chelsea to win the Champions League, and I think they will win it. Hi Alice, hi everyone. Hello to people who joining the chat. Guys, comment in the live chat below. Who do you think won the Champions League? Because to be fair, Bayern should have had a few more goals against PSG. So I think Bayern will beat PSG in the second leg and go through. However, they have conceded 3 away goals, so they need to win like 2-0. It's gonna be tough for Bayern, but I think Bayern will go through. But I think I could see a Chelsea Bayern final. I think Bayern will knock out City. And I hope Bayern beat PSG because I think Bayern are that team that can play City off the park. Because I don't think that Manchester City team's all that. We saw United almost beat them 5-0 if we took our chances. Luke Shaw's driving up the pitch. Back to Rashford. But comment in the live chat who you think is going to win the Champions League. And then I'll look at the live chat in a sec. But Man United are on the attack. And then I'll look at the live chat. Daniel James. James is on the ball. Wan-Bissaka. Back to James. Back to Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw wins the ball. Granada have it. Granada try and clear. Granada attack. Is he going to get past Lindelof? Thank God he didn't. That would have been embarrassing. Man U desperate for a goal. We need a goal because it'll just make the tie so much more relaxed for everyone. Phantom said it was 2012 and now it's 2021. Yeah, the 2 and the 1. Man City won the Prem in 2012. Chelsea won the Champions League. Also, Chelsea didn't finish in the top 4 when they won the Champions League. And they might not finish in the top 4 this season, but I think they'll pit West Ham to it. I think Man City have the best chance, and then Real Madrid and PSG. I think Bayern will beat PSG in the second leg. Bayern was so good; they were a little bit unlucky. Rashford is taking it too far. He will kill himself. Honestly, he's going to kill his career if he plays like this. Ollie is playing Rashford too much. Do you remember his back injury last season from overplaying? He needs a break. Man U desperate for a goal, and Big Braun says he thinks Granada will tire in the second half. I do agree with that. I think we are fitter than them. I assume we are. I don't know that, but we have a lot of the ball, and I think we are making them work. You freeze every 5 minutes, but it's not your fault. I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. My Wi-Fi is really poor, but we have a free kick, so I'm really sorry that the stream quality is really bad. I will get that fixed. Like my camera and my mic just plays up so much, it's annoying me. Tuchel can beat PSG, probably not Bayern. Yeah, I think Bayern are probably the favourites to win. I'm really sorry if the stream quality is off, guys. It's just my thing. It's just been annoying. Let me. It doesn't look too bad. I'm looking at it on my phone. I'm watching myself. If you're wondering what I'm doing on my phone, because I can't check the stream quality on here, and I do worry that my mic and my camera has just been playing up so much lately. But Man United have a free kick. Bruno Fernandes is on the free kick, guys. Please take a second to like this video and subscribe down below. In America, you can just pay more money to have a faster speed. I mean, we have like expensive Wi-Fi and stuff, and I live in a town, but my Wi-Fi is very hit and miss. I could have 3 weeks of my Wi-Fi is like the best Wi-Fi in the world, and another 3 week period where it's absolute shite. You know, it's just one of those things. No issue with the stream quality on my end. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. And stuff. But everybody, Rashford to take a free kick. 19 minutes in. Come on, Rashford. Do what you did versus Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. Not bad. Nah, it's over. I was going to say not bad free kick. I mean, it wasn't a terrible free kick, but we definitely some better free kicks. And worse ones from Rashford. Guys, my room is so hot. So I'm going to have to open my window. One sec. Let me just remove all of this because I am sweating right now. Let me open my window. I just didn't want to knock my glass over when I open that. So there we go. There we go. Get your thoughts in the live chat. We are 20 minutes in. It's 0-0. It's been a pretty boring game. I think Man United have had most of the possession, but we need to up the tempo. We need to up the speed. Let me know your thoughts in the first 20 minutes. Steve FC says, I remember in 2005, Liverpool and Chelsea were in the draw in the same group because Liverpool had no country pretension and had to go through 3 qualifying rounds. Did they? I did not remember that. Lindelof wins the ball back. Manchester United have it. Luke Shaw on the ball in a good position. Can Man United counter-attack? Rashford has the ball. Rashford's running with the ball. He's going to get it to Pogba. Rashford still has the ball. Gets tackled. I do worry about Rashford. They're on the attack. Granada on the attack. Mate, I swear to God, it'd be written in the stars for us to go 1-0 against them. Good block from Lindelof. I think Lindelof's had a good opening 20 minutes, to be fair to him. He dealt with a player with pace. He's made 2, he made a tackle and an interception. I think Lindelof's had a good opening minutes. Rashford is fouled. Phantom says, I would give you both Word and Havertz to get Rashford. Yeah, Rashford's really good, but at the moment, Rashford's been a bit hit and miss because he's playing with an injury. Like, Rashford has over 30 goal contributions this season. He has the same amount of goal contributions in Salah this season if you combine Rashford's goals and assists, and he doesn't take penalties. So Rashford's having a really good season, but he's been playing with an injury for 6 months. But I worry about Rashford that he could burn out because I think he can be a top player. It's just that he's being overplayed, and I worry he can burn out. But I really rate Rashford. You know, it annoys me when people call him Trashford because he is a big game player. But the thing is, Werner and Havertz, I still think will be quality players for Chelsea. You got to remember, Havertz is so young. And to be fair to Werner, he hasn't got the goals, but I don't think Werner's been that bad. I think give Havertz and Werner next season. I think they'll have a good season. I really rate Havertz and Werner. I mean, Havertz hasn't done much this season, but I think Werner's actually had quite a good season. Greenwood's on the ball. Greenwood passes it to McTominay. Because I always say McTominay, but I'm being told it's McTominay. And then I will read some of you guys' live chats in a minute. But Manchester United on the attack. Lindelof seems to be striving up the pitch. Rashford, they try and clear it. It gets to Bruno, who stops it to Pogba. Bruno's on the edge of the box. Is Bruno going to shoot? Bruno lays it to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's on the ball. Don't worry, I'll look at the live chat in a sec. Luke Shaw loses possession. Luke Shaw plays it back to Lindelof or Pogba or whoever that is. Pogba's on the ball. Good play from Man United, that. Let's have a look at the live chat. Win the Europa League or Ollie should walk the exit door, says CO Sam. I don't know how to pronounce the name, so I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Phantom says, Steve, there was a game where if Chelsea lost to Liverpool, Roman Abramovich doesn't buy Chelsea. That's interesting chat between you two. Luca B says, this is a great game for Ahmad. Should have rested Rashford. Completely agree with you there, Lucas. You're literally talking facts. Rashford is so clearly injured. Completely agree with you. Can't fairly put England since the injury, and England manager wants to play him with an injury like Ollie. That's the thing. I think Rashford needs to be rested. We've got Amad Diallo. We've got Cavani. You've got Donny van de Beek. We've got Spurs at the weekend. Is he going to play Rashford for 90 minutes now? 90 minutes against Spurs? Because I tell you what, if he keeps doing this to Rashford, because Martial's out for the rest of the season, before he knows it, if he's not careful, Rashford will be out in the season. Rashford will miss the Euros. And as an England fan, we want Rashford in the Euros. When Europa League or Ollie should be marched out to the exit door. So far, no goals in any of the other Europa League games after 25 minutes. What a boring day for the Europa League so far. I better heat up. If I told Ollie you play like quarters in the semi-final. I mean, look, Man United in the quarterfinals and semi-finals at the moment just play absolutely shocking. See Werner's missed for Germany. I did see Werner's missed for Germany. I don't know what's going on with Werner finishing, but I still rate Werner, and I still think he's going to be a top signing for Chelsea because he's done a lot more than contribute to goals. You know, I know Werner hasn't got finishing, but imagine when Werner gets his finishing touch back, how good it'll be. Do you think Bayern can get to the semi-final? They're 1 goal down. They conceded 3 away goals. I think Bayern will do it because I watched the highlights and Bayern actually should have won that game like 5-2. Navas was a go. Just tuning in. Who's playing better? I mean, look, it's been a pretty crap game. We haven't played well, but I don't think they've done anything. To be fair to them, Wan-Bissaka gets the ball. He just gives it away. What a knob. Good tackle from Wan-Bissaka though. Luke Shaw wins it back. I think Granada are looking to counter-attack us, but they don't really have much pace to attack. Rashford takes Pogba away from Man U. You can recall Lingard from West Ham. It's looking like we're going to use Lingard to get like 30 million off Declan Rice. Like Lingard plus 50 mil could get us Declan Rice. But we need a CDM to replace Matic, and Fred's not a CDM, Thomas not a CDM. Ollie will play Rashford against Spurs, and I know Ollie will play Rashford against Spurs. Why it was really important he was rested in this game because Granada aren't Spurs. You know, Donny can play against Granada, Ahmad can play against Granada. Let's be honest. I will get a drink, quickly be back, and we should recall Lingard. Look, I love Lingard, but I think if Lingard gets recalled, he's going to have the Donny treatment. I think it's best for Lingard's career if he leaves United because he's doing so well at West Ham. And I only want the best for Lingard because Lingard's a player I really like. Like, I don't want the best for Man United having Lingard as an option. I do, but like I think it's like Lingard is best if he leaves, and we can use that Lingard money for 30 million to invest elsewhere because I think. You know, Lingard we always knew was a good player, but I think his time at United and under Ollie was done. I think we don't play, you know, but I do love Lingard. Chelsea will send Tammy Abraham plus 40 million for Declan Rice. You make a good point there, Phantom. The only thing is, you know, they've got Antonio. He's a good striker. So I don't think striker's West Ham's priority. Whereas, you know, Jesse Lingard's come to West Ham and massively improved them. But I think it is 100% between Chelsea and Man United for Declan Rice. The thing is, Man United need a CDM more than Chelsea, but Chelsea have more money to spend, better owners. Like Man United will only buy Declan Rice if he doesn't cost us more than 50, 60 million pounds. If Chelsea go in for Declan Rice, Abramovich will pay what West Ham want for Declan Rice, whereas Man United owners won't. We'll go, oh, we'll just buy Basuma. He's cheaper. Ollie, have your third choice. I know you want Declan Rice, but Basuma's cheaper. Whereas Abramovich will get his manager his first choice. Whereas at United, the manager never gets that first choice. Put Lingard at right mid, get a striker and a centre back and a new CDM. For me, my three dream sign is a Sancho, a CDM. I'd probably take Rice or Ndidi or Basuma and the centre back like Koundé. I don't think we need a striker because I think Greenwood can be that striker who's actually had no service so far, considering you've got Pogba and Bruno. But Rashford has the ball. Rashford on the attack. Plays it to Bruno. Blocks back to Rashford. Rashford's on the ball. Rashford shoots, loops up. Just close with that. Evening all. Just finished work. It's still 0-0. It's been a pretty boring game so far. Man United have been a bit slow on the ball, but the most interesting thing just happened right now, where Rashford had a shot. That's the only most interesting thing. We should sell Lingard. Lingard and cash for Rice. I'd love. I'm sorry for the chat, but I sat on my phone and sent a message. No worries about that. It's a bit boring so far. A bit boring. Any updates in the other Europa League games, guys? But 27 minutes in, it is 0-0. United got to start picking up tempo. We have Bruno. We have Pogba on the pitch. You know, there's no excuse for it. We need to. They're playing. I think. They don't want to concede an away goal, but I think the minute we score a goal, it opens up. And if we can get a goal in the first half, it leaves us a very open second half. But Granada, good ball in behind. He takes a crap shot. Do that. Shoot any day you want if you're going to shoot like that. Don't even know who that was. Kennedy, is it? I'll just call him Tattoo Guy. What? He's just covered. I mean, good defending there. I think Lindelof's played really well so far. Arsenal or the other team is losing no goals. Still 0-0 in all games. Glad I covered the tie. Just Man U without the Man U should win this, but it's been a dead start. But the thing about Man United, we are a team of second halves. Which just Man United, a type of team that will go in 0-0 playing awful. We'll come out in the second half and win 3-0. Great ball into Rashford. Rashford has the ball in a good attacking area. Rashford on the ball. Rashford. Yeah, not good. Rashford's so injured. It just frustrates me. If he does not take Rashford off at half-time, there will be a rant. There will be a rant at half-time. Daniel James, trying all he can. Look, was Greenwood's barely touched the ball. He's had no service. Norwich won 7-0 yesterday. Norwich are coming up. There's no talk about James Garner going to Northern Line. And do you have a tattoo? I don't have any tattoos. The Greenwood's barely had any service. What's going on, guys? We're nearly half an hour in. Put your thoughts on the game. We're about to hit the half an hour mark. What are your thoughts on the game so far? Because, you know, I'd have liked a goal by now or the keeper to make a world-class save, but I don't think we've really tested their keeper. Have we had a proper shot on target? I don't think we have. McTominay plays it to Shaw. The only about sitting here is I'm a bit further away from my TV than normal, so I can't always tell who is who. Why are they blue? What's happening? Oh, we've given it back to them for some reason. We're giving it back. I'm going to read out what people are saying on Twitter about the game, okay? What people saying? Tempo way too slow, too many sideways passing, and Rashford needs to come off, you know. Yeah, literally, everyone's just saying Rashford's coming off, sideways passing. Like, everyone's just saying it's ridiculous how Rashford is playing, and it is actually just ridiculous, isn't it? Oh shit, I've just seen the streaker. Someone actually just came on the street. That's quite funny. I just saw that on Twitter. Can't believe I didn't notice that. Great pushing out from Shaw. I think that went out. But to be fair, we haven't been great so far. We have not been great. I'm just having a look at what people are saying on Twitter. To be fair. Wait, did Rashford just score? Wait, what the hell? Guys, I just missed it. I was looking at Twitter. What happened? Rashford's just scored. Am I on drugs? Rashford's just scored. I'm looking at Twitter. I just see some highlight of Luke Shaw tackling a player, and now Rashford scored. Guys, I mean, Rashford's clearly injured, but he's got a bloody goal. Guys, what happened? What just happened? So, Man United play out from the back. Did they even show you the goal? Man United play out from the back. He's onside, just. Great. Is that Lindelof? I was saying Lindelof was my man of the match in the opening half an hour. Great finish. Good goal. 1-0 Man United, guys. I did not see that coming. Like, as you saw by my reaction, I was like, what? United very slow, but we will score a little bit. This guy just said this the second before we scored. Still think United will score. We just scored. Great content, keeping United at bay, growing confidence. We scored our away goal, guys, which is massive. The game's going to open up now. We scored. But who got that assist? Was that Lindelof? Because I was actually going on, I was like, Lindelof's had a good game. Lindelof's made a few good tackles. Lindelof's had a new good interception. So Lindelof's my man of the match so far. We all praise Lindelof, who's playing with a back injury. Both the injured players are involved in the goal. The injured Lindelof with the back and the injured Rashford, both involved in the goal. United 1-0. The game will open up, but we've got to be wary because they're going to attack us now. But yeah, great vision. And, you know, maybe he can take Rashford off at half-time now he's got his goal. But Phantom, you've got to be happy United score because you put your money on. You know, now it's 1-0. We won't bottle this. Trust me. We won't bottle it because we're good away from home as well. We are good away from home. All right. I got Pringles there, so I was about to grab it, and I was just like, I don't want to eat on stream because it's just like not a nice sound, like people eating on stream. But you know, you have food right in front of you, like, But Man United are 1-0 what? This means the game's going to open up. It means it's going to be interesting. But we've also got that crucial away goal. Wow. The screw has come loose on my chair. So hopefully my chair does not collapse on the stream because that would be bloody embarrassing if I fell off my chair mid-stream. But we just got to make no more silly mistakes, and I think we will get through. Good goal. My comment was timed so right. Missed the goal, same as you, but we saw the replay. Yeah, I literally was looking at Luke Shaw on the screen making a tackle. I look at my Twitter. We score. Did anyone even see the goal? Like, what was going on there? Great vision. No one was expecting it to come, but I'm glad we got the goal. Great ball there from Bruno. Can James keep it on? James can keep it on. James puts a cross in. They clear. Manchester United look like they have a throw on in a good position. Man U should be in the semi-final, and for Arsenal, they got a harder team than Granada. They do. Diego says, I think Rashford will stay on until he gets another goal. I think he's got to take Rashford on at half-time. IG De La Minter, you asking for my Instagram? It's Abrahams. We should sell Lingard to West Ham and get Rice. I agree. I did a video on it earlier. literally about at 6 o'clock I uploaded a video today, which was only like an hour before the stream because there was just that big news from the Athletic about Declan Rice. I was like, so you know, I got to upload a video on that. You know, if a reliable source comes out of a big story about Koundé, Rice, Sancho, Haaland, Varane, I will report on it, do a 5-minute, 10-minute video, and make sure it's out within like 2 hours of the news being reported. So subscribe if you're a Man United fan, so you get content like that. I will look at the live chat in a sec, but Granada are on the ball. McTominay gets nutmegged. McTominay has had a bad game, let's be honest. Rashford's driving at it. I mean, like, Rashford's doing all he can with his injury. Greenwood, awful touch. Keeps the ball, though. Greenwood, good pass to Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka's on his right. Fernandes looks to pass to Pogba, back to Fernandes. You know, Lindelof's been brilliant today, actually. You know, I think Lindelof's a weirdly underrated player. I think you play Lindelof next to Van Dijk and you'll be going, oh, the Lindelof-Van Dijk partnership. But him and Maguire don't work together. Greenwood with some skill. Deflects, falls back to Bruno. Bruno heads it back. McTominay. Bruno with a shot. Corner. Let me have a look at some of the live chat. Your injured Rashford is worth 2 healthy Werners. Considering he's really injured and he's basically hobbling on his last legs, the fact that he took that goal so well, you know, I will admit I do rate Werner, but what would Werner have finished that? Probably not. Alice, Europa League is not shown here in Kenya, so I'm stuck here with you. You and neither Peter Defo, but you're doing absolutely great. Thank you very much. I watch all your videos. Thank you, Gilbert. Thanks for that comment. I'll try and read out what's going on in the game as much as possible when I'm not reading the live chat, so you know what's going on. But Wan-Bissaka's on the ball. Man United taking a corner, but it goes back to Wan-Bissaka to Daniel James. Daniel James puts in a cross, but it lands into the keeper's arms. What's he said? Abba not stuck. You are honoured. British spelling to be here. If Dynamo Zagreb won the Europa League, would you say that's the biggest surprise than Leicester winning the league? I think Leicester's the biggest surprise ever because Leicester were literally going to get relegated. They won the league a year later, and to win the league is 38 games of consistency. Winning a league in a weird way is a bigger achievement than winning a cup because a cup you win and lose games. It's sometimes luck. League can never be luck for me. So I think Leicester winning the league is the biggest surprise ever. But yeah, I read that comment. And when I saw Haaland 2 days ago, we should not get him because Manchester City is going to buy him. Oh, I hope Haaland goes to Chelsea and not Man City, because if Haaland goes to Man City, that's the Premier League over. That is the Premier League over. Honestly, I'd rather I don't like Man City because Liverpool are our biggest rivals, but we're Man City's biggest rivals. And I just don't like Man City because of the way they've just sort of come around and they buy everything and stuff. So I'd rather Haaland go to Chelsea than Man City, because if Haaland goes to Man City, we are screwed. Imagine if Man City got Haaland and thingy-majiggy. Haaland and Grealish, that would kill me. That would kill me. Only 14 likes. I need it for 50 likes, guys. So if you're watching right now and you haven't hit that like button, you might as well. Granada have a little bit of a free kick. They try to whip it in, but Maguire heads it clear. Well in from Scott McTominay, who gets it to Luke Shaw. Man United try and play it to Greenwood. Greenwood dribbles past one, dribbles past two. Greenwood still gets possession of the ball. Oh, Scott McTominay takes a poor touch. It falls back to Granada. Granada on the attack. Wan-Bissaka can't quite get a foot in. Well done, McTominay. He clears it up, makes back for his mistake. Falls to Lindelof, who heads it away. He goes back to Granada. Granada on the ball. Granada on the ball. They're attacking down the left-hand side. Okay, Harry Maguire toe pokes it away. Granada still have the ball. All the Granada players are in the Man United half, really pushing for a goal before half-time. Really putting the pressure on. They're playing quite well, to be fair. He's going to whip in the cross. Granada whipping a good cross. It doesn't go past anyone. It goes out for a Manchester United throw-on. That scared me for a second. I think Granada are going to really go for a goal before half-time. I wonder how good Haaland will be in the Premier League, because he didn't do much against Manchester City the first game of the series. Haaland all depends on service. If Haaland plays for Manchester City in the Premier League, he's going to get service, because the amount of sitters Jesus and Sterling miss. You know, when you got De Bruyne supplying your service, if Haaland goes to Manchester City, he'll be a beast. But if Haaland goes to Man United, he could be a flop, because in this game, look in this game, how much service has Greenwood had this game? Not much. Did Cavani get any service against Brighton? No. So for me, I think if Haaland goes to Man City, he won't be a flop. I think if he goes to Chelsea, he won't be a flop. But with Man United, none of our strikers get service. I think a player like Haaland might be one of those players that can never be a flop. But I think at Man United, I don't know what he will do at Man United. I think he'll be a good player, but how do you become a Man United fan? Says Yang. Just what's a kid like? I don't really know why. I was like 3 or 4, and red was your favorite color, and I liked Rooney and I liked Ronaldo. Like, I was being told about Rooney and Ronaldo, and you're 4 or 5, and when you're really young, like all the football players you only really know when you're really young, you're like your Rooney's or Ronaldo's. Because I was born in 2000, this was 2004ish. Red was my favorite color, so luckily I didn't support Arsenal. That would have been tragic. Ajax have scored. Klaasland's put them 1-0 up against Roma, but yeah, I think United. It was just me like looking at a United shirt, liking it. But I was so young when I chose to support United. I've got pictures of me at like age 4 in the Man United kit. Like, I'm not from Manchester, but you just support them. When you're a kid and you pick your team, and you don't know anything about your team. Like when I supported Man United, I knew nothing about them. McTominay misses the next match. That's probably not a big loss. That sounds so mean saying that, but like McTominay misses the next match means that maybe he can play Donny van de Beek. I mean, McTominay, I don't think he's had a great game. He's not a CDM. I like McTominay, but he's not a CDM. He gives away too many fouls. McTominay's good at the edge of the box when he scores, not CDM. Oh, just says, do you play fantasy football? I do. And Phantom says, then Haaland would be perfect for Chelsea as Werner is an assist merchant. Yeah, Werner has 11 assists in all competitions this season, which is quite a lot. And he wins a lot of penalties. If penalties counted for assists, Werner would have like 5 more assists as well. He must have won at least 5 penalties. Did someone run onto the pitch? Apparently they did earlier. I didn't see it, but I saw it on Twitter. Someone pointed it out, and I was like, what? That was a really good free kick from Granada, though. I forgot to talk about that. I think De Gea to hit the near post. He's gone for a corner. Granada have a corner, guys. 1 to Granada. 41 minutes in, guys. 41 minutes in, corner to Granada. They're really looking for a goal before half time. Granada whipping a ball. Oh, it's gone to number 9. Yeah, Soldado can't shoot to save his life, so that's fine. If Aguero leaves Man City and Jesus gets injured, I mean, Jesus, if Haaland was Jesus would have like 20 more goals. Because Jesus, I think over the last 3 years, no player's missed more big chances than Jesus in the Premier League. He's missed a lot of sitters. Man U can be such a better team if they don't lose concentration. Yeah. I think Man United are a team that need a top CDM, so we can give Pogba the license to go forward. Greenwood's not having a great game. He's had a little service. We could get a chance of winning the Premier League. That would be nice. But he's not. Why is he giving Luke Shaw a yellow card? Oh, pathetic. That wasn't a yellow card. McTominay's out for the second leg, but so is Luke Shaw. The thing is, luckily we brought Telles. So Luke Shaw being out isn't the biggest loss in the world, but he's like our best player this season. But McTominay being out for the second leg, I don't think is an issue. Because you got Fred, you got Matic, you got Donny, you got Pogba, you got Bruno. But Chelsea had Mount and Thiago Silva out for the Atletico Madrid game, and they're 2 key players. I'm not sure. I don't think that was a yellow on Luke Shaw. I think it was the ref likes handing out cards. But yeah, to be fair, Rashford got the goal, so Ollie's risk might have paid off. But I think he has to take Rashford off at half time. Granada with the free. Get rid of that. Okay, goal kick. He's not giving a corner for that. I swear that didn't take a touch off anyone. Granada really looking for a goal before half time, really pressing us. I can't believe Shaw. I can't believe Shaw's missing the next game. Like, Rashford's been kicked 100 times and they haven't been booked. It is a crap ref. But they have a corner. They try and dig it to the guy on the edge of the box with a shot. Oh, great technique. Yeah, tough one for De Gea to save, even though it's right out because of the curve and stuff. Man United are on the ball. Pogba plays it to Rashford, who switched to the right. Loses the ball. Bellingham being forced to miss the second game against Man City is a crime. That goal was not a yellow goal. That's not yet. Yeah, Man City, were they cheating or something? Because That should have been a goal, and he shouldn't have got that yellow card. Reema's driving up the right. Reema gets tackled. Damn it. A nice cool moderator. I agree with you about Matumai, and wish we signed Alex Witsel from Dortmund. He's now 30, but he's such an underrated player. He would have definitely improved us. Yeah, 100%. He was playing at Senate, so it would have been a really good cheap signing. So I remember because he had a good World Cup, and then he went to Dortmund. But I just thought, that's a player Man United could have got. Man United just don't seem to do good business in the transfer window because we're not run by like football people, which is a shame because we have all the facilities to be any team we want to be, but our owners don't have the ambition. Man United have all the facilities, all the money, the fan base, everything to be the biggest club in the world, but we just don't have owners with ambition, which is such a shame. We even have a good team to build around. Like, you think, add Declan Rice, Sancho and Koundé to this team, and it's a really good team. Granada are really looking good at the moment, really pressing us. I mean, Greenwood's not had a great game, Ottoman's not had a great game. We scored a goal, but we haven't done much other than the goal. And I thought once we scored that goal and we're going 1-0 up, it would have been a much more open game. Luke Shaw and McTominay now on yellows, which is a little bit frustrating. But Granada really looking for a goal before half time. So number 19 is taking a corner for Granada. So Manchester United, do not F this up. We're literally at the half time mark. I don't know if any minutes will be added. But corner kick, it goes out for a goal kick. All good. 2 minutes of stoppage time, and then we are at half time, guys. So hopefully. They're showing the Rashford goal. I mean, Rashford, considering Rashford's injured, does a bloody good job. I mean, we talk about the pass from Lindelof was beautiful, but considering Rashford was bloody injured, he's doing a brilliant job. Who eliminated Man U out of the Champions League this year? Leipzig. It was the group stage. It's the final game of the group stage, and we bottled it to Leipzig. We played 5 at the back with 2 CDMs, Phantom, and all we had to do was win or draw, and we bottled it. Losing to Porto in the round of 16, remember that horrible block. Wish we signed... Yeah, I read that comment. But yeah, United got knocked out because of bloody, what do you call them, team. Bruno plays it. Could Man United get a last-minute goal before half-time? And I will read out the chats at half-time. But Tommai on the ball. My screen's gone blurry, which means my Wi-Fi is brilliant. Paul Pogba plays it to Daniel James. What was that, Daniel James? I think it's going to go 1-0 at half-time. And then I will look at the thing. But Granada on one last attack before the half. Wan-Bissaka with a crucial tackle. Well done, Wan-Bissaka. Brilliant slide tackle from Wan-Bissaka. I can't believe he's never had an England game. This guy couldn't tackle for days. Like, with the year Trent's had, and Trippier being banned, and Walker not starting over Cancelo, the fact that Wan-Bissaka hasn't got an England squad is just embarrassing on the Southgate's behalf. See, never is taking a throw on for Granada. They're trying to hold up the ball. They're trying to do all they can. Wan-Bissaka gets the ball, tackles. United look pretty. Pogba clears it away. It's going to be half-time, but Rashford gets the ball. Rashford's been fouled so many times. Bruno, Man United to counter-attack. I bet he's going to blow the whistle. Greenwood's on the ball. He's going to probably cut in. Oh, Greenwood, you should have shot. He's taken too many touches. He's overthinking it. Greenwood's not had a good half. He's lost possession so many times. He was overthinking it there. But we're at half-time, guys. It is Manchester United 1, Granada 0. Could Greenwood have done a little bit better there? Probably. We're going to get my half-time thoughts in. I'll be talking about the players. We'll be looking at the player ratings. We'll be giving some comments on the players. So make sure to get your thoughts on the first half in the live chat below. But my Wi-Fi is being really slow, so hopefully I'm not lagging out. But I'm going to read some of you guys' live chats, and then we'll go into the player ratings and talk about the first half. Man United needs to go for more goals. Yeah, we need to get a second goal for sure. Man United can calm it down when it's 10 minutes left so they don't get caught on the counter-attack. You make a good point. Aaron Stevenson says, also should have went for Jose Fonte and Van Dijk. Then they're at Southampton. Fonte's still playing for Lille, top French team. We should have gone for Van Dijk, but I think we were put off by the price, but then we spent that money on Harry Maguire. Man United lost 3 games in a group, too many, messed up. Yeah, if we had not conceded that dumbass goal from a corner, we would have been in the Champions League and not the Europa League. If it wasn't for that Istanbul game, we would have been in the Champions League. It was an actual joke. Greenwood has lost possession a lot. It's not been a good game for Greenwood. He's having a Rashford game. You know, when Rashford takes too many touches and overthinks, that's what Greenwood's doing. I don't know what happened to Liverpool just because of Van Dijk. Okay, this is my opinion on Liverpool quickly. We're not going to talk about Liverpool too much. Van Dijk's injury means that Trent has no cover, so Trent's defensive flaws are exposed. He has to do more defensively, can't get forward as much. Van Dijk's injury also means that key midfielders have to trot back into the defence, so their midfield is depleted. It also means they have to play a more defensive style of football to protect those weaker centre-backs, so they can't attack more, hence why their attackers have got less servers. So Van Dijk's injury has been very, very hard on Liverpool, but I don't think it can be an excuse. I think you still expect Liverpool to be better without Van Dijk. Greenwood is the Werner of Man U. I mean, Greenwood's been so good the last month, but today he's not been good. Like, Greenwood's been really good lately, so it's just an off game. But he might make up for it in the second half. Would you make any changes or keep the team exactly the same? I tell you what, if I was Ollie right now, I know he scored a goal, but Marcus Rashford is clearly injured. He's got his goal. Rest him so we can play him for the Spurs game. Because Ollie will play Marcus Rashford for Spurs, whether he's fit or not. So take Rashford off, put Diallo on, or you put Cavani on and you move Greenwood to the right and Dan James to the left. But Rashford needs to come off for Diallo, Van der Beek, or Cavani, because Rashford is injured. He's had a good game. He scored his goal. Take him off. Greenwood has become very predictable, not using his right foot as much. He used to use two. You make a good point there, but Mason Greenwood's a quality player. He's just overthinking it. He's just having an off game. But he's been good lately. Liverpool burned out. They've been using the same 11 for 2 years. Yeah, Liverpool could be burned out. The injuries are stacking up. You know, Liverpool were very lucky last season with injuries. This season, the injuries have stacked up. Hammer says, actually kind of happy that McTominay misses the next game. Offers nothing in the midfield and can't communicate with Pogba. I like McTominay, and when he plays as a box-to-box, he can be good. But we're playing McTominay as a CDM, and he does not do much. Diego says, why is the ref giving 3 yellows to Man U and none to Granada? Because the ref's a prick. Honestly, this ref has been awful. Let's be honest. Lucas says, what about Anthony Elanga? I mean, I would give him a shot, to be fair, but you know, I'd rather play Diallo or Cavani on for Rashford. But I think if we go 3-4-0 up, put Elanga on, give him some minutes, guys. I agree, Diallo needs to come on. Rash is clearly injured. Honestly, if Ollie put Rashford on for Diallo, he will get a round of applause from me. Literally, he will. I think McTominay has to be taken off. Bring Fred and Matic. McTominay's on a yellow, and McTominay's playing CDM, and McTominay gives away a lot of fouls, so McTominay could get a red if he's not careful. I do worry about McTominay, so I'd probably put Fred on instead of McTominay. True, Klopp should have rotated more. You make a good point. Now, what I'm going to do is let me stop sharing my screen here. We're going to go over to full screen, guys, and we're going to go and look at the player ratings. And we're going to talk about all the – rather put that. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share the SofaScore screen with you. So make sure to get your comments in the live chat. For me, I think I'm happy with 1-0 up. My own part-time thoughts is Man United have not played great. You know, I'll take the 1-0 lead, but look, we haven't played great, let's be honest. We have not. I think Rashford's clearly in. I think it's paid off that Rashford's got a goal, but I think Ollie needs to take Rashford off. I think Ollie 100% needs to sub Rashford off. So I'd say I'm happy with 1-0 up. I don't think we played good. We need to pick up the tempo. It's sloppy. You know, Granada were really pushing us at the end of the second half. You know, I'm not going in I think, you know, we are a team that are better in the second half, so I'm not too worried because I feel like we're going to pick it up in the second half. We are going to have a better second half. But we need to take advantage of the second half and make it 2-0, make it 3-0, so it's done in one tie. We need to take advantage of the second half. You know, we need to stop being sloppy with our passes. We've been far, far too sloppy with passes, giving it away, silly fouls, too many sideways passes, lacking a bit of creativity. We need to pick up the tempo, pick up the pace, keep our concentration on, because we could definitely let them back into the game. But let me look at the player ratings so far. So Marcus Rashford's a 7.2 with the goal, but Scott McTominay, Luke Shaw, and Paul Pogba have been booked, which is really annoying. Both our players in the pivot have been booked. Can you believe that none of their players have been booked? How many fouls? So surely there's a stat about fouls. Maybe there's not, but I swear to God they've committed as many fouls as us. Well, yeah, fouls. We've had 7 fouls. They've committed 7 fouls. We've committed 6 fouls. Look at my screen. Look at my screen. Granada have committed 7 fouls. We commit 6 fouls. But we're on 3 yellow cards and Granada are on none. Dodgy refereeing. It's like the one for Dortmund, Man City. Dodgy refereeing, guys. Who was your first half man of the match? Because I give my first half man of the match to Victor Lindelof. He got the assist. But before he got the assist, I was saying Victor Lindelof's having a good game. Victor Lindelof made a few tackles, a few key interceptions. We look at Lindelof's first half stats. Lindelof, he won his aerial duels. You lost possession 4 times. Yeah, it made 39 touches, 89% pass actually. Lindelof made a key pass. You did 3 long balls. 2 of them were key. You created a big chance. But where is his defensive stuff? But Lindelof's just had a solid game. Look, clearances. Lindelof's had a really solid game. I think Lindelof is my first half man of the match. I think he's been good. Wan-Bissaka's been tidy again. Made loads of tackles. How many tackles he made? I mean, he made 2 tackles, but I swear he's made more than that. I've seen him make more than that. Greenwood's not really got into the game. Dan James has done F-all. McTominay's being ran around a lot. McTominay's not enjoying himself. But my first man of the match is Victor Lindelof. Comment down below, guys, your first half man of the match. You know, I think Victor Lindelof has been our best player, arguably. Let me read some of the comments down below. But we definitely need to... dodgy ref, Granada have been diving all day. Yeah, I 100% agree. The fact that Luke Shaw got booked. I understand booking McTominay for his, because it was like a yellow card foul, but Luke Shaw should not have been booked. Pep spent over 250 million on the defence alone to tackle us, attackers and midfielders. Pep spends money like it's just grows on trees. We need more urgency. I agree with you there. I'm sorry, but I have to go. But we'll carry on watching tomorrow and watch the whole thing, but not live. Awesome. No worries about that. Sub Rashford and McTominay being on Cavani or Van de Beek or Fred. I agree. I'd actually consider bringing on Amad Diallo for Rashford. I would. I think Cavani will stay at Man. I think Cavani's going to leave Man U at the end of the season. Rashford did score the goal, and considering he's playing injured, you know, you have to give him an 8 out of 10. He's clearly not fit. Rashford's clearly injured, but you have to give him an 8 out of 10 for sure. Because someone teach Greenwood how to pass, says Jay, and some people say we should sell Cavani. Cavani wants to leave. Cavani, you know what? If we sell Cavani, it means we get Jadon Sancho. Sell Cavani. He's taken that number 7 shirt off Jadon Sancho. So, need a few more. I don't mind who scores. Yeah, we definitely need a few more. I completely agree with you there, Lucas. And the Spanish teams are very clever, Alice. We need to act like we're made of glass as well. I do agree. The thing is with this team is they've come very, very well organised. And they actually have Granada actually have the worst defensive record in La Liga. But it doesn't look like that. And the thing with Man United is we've got our away goal, we've got our comfort zone. Yes, we don't want to concede and let them win the game, but we want to test that defence. You know, if they have the worst defensive record in La Liga, should Man United start testing that defence? Yes, of course Manchester United should start testing their defence. You know, it really frustrates me that Man United haven't created that many chances. We've not really done that much this game. We haven't created loads of chances. We haven't had loads of clear-cut chances. We're 1-0. It's been a pretty equal game. We haven't been good. Their defence is the worst in La Liga. So we need to start moving the ball quicker. Once we start moving the ball quicker, passing the ball around quicker, we're going to create more chances. Once we create more chances, we will test the defence. They have a vulnerable defence. So test it. String the ball around. Pass quicker. You know, stop passing sideways. You know, you've got Bruno and Pogba on the pitch. We have no excuse. She says, do you think we're ready for Champions League next season, Az? I mean, I don't think we'll win it, but I think we'll get Champions League. Haaland at United would be class. I mean, I like Haaland, but other players at the Rashford needs resting. My man of the match is Alice. Thank you very much. But yeah, wait, let me show you my screen again, guys. Let me show you my screen again. Wait a sec. So let me show you something really, really cool. So look at the stats here. We look at the stats. Okay. Man United have had 8 shots. We've only had 1 on target. That's the goal. We've only had 1 shot on target, which is the goal. Okay. Our only shot on target is the goal. And I think that's worrying because they have, again, the worst defence in La Liga. We haven't really tested their keeper other than the goal. Look, we know Man United are always better in second half. I could see us coming out in the second half and scoring 3 or 4. I could see Man United having a brilliant second half. But for me, there's 3 things that have got to happen in the second half because it hasn't been a good first half. Yes, we're winning. Yes, we got the away goal. Yes, we're probably through to the semi-final, but I don't want to talk too soon and jinx it. But we need to move the ball quicker. Stop passing sideways, be a bit more creative, attack more, put the risky pass. The second thing we need to do, you know, is come out in the second half with a response. We need to come out in the second half, we need to attack, we need to respond. We are a team that is better in the second half. So I'm not too worried. I think Granada were pushing for an equaliser. Granada did look like getting an equaliser because the pressure they put on us at the end of the first half, you know. But in the second half, we need to attack them, but we also need to be cautious. We need to come out in the second half a lot better. Stop giving the ball away silly. Stop giving away silly fouls. I think the ref has been a prick. And the third thing is, Marcus Rashford is clearly injured. Ollie is going to play Marcus Rashford versus Tottenham Hotspur, whether he's injured or not. So take Marcus Rashford off now. He's got his goal and play Amad Diallo on. We're a goal down. Marcus Rashford is injured. Put Amad Diallo on. He scored versus AC Milan. Put him on now. AC Milan are a bigger team than this team. Tiz says we should get Grealish. We could get Grealish, but I doubt it. I think it'll be too expensive because he signed a new contract at Villa this year. Our midfield is shitty today. Pogba and McTominay doing nothing, and Greenwood's super bad today. I agree. Pogba and McTominay don't work because McTominay's not a CDM, so he doesn't allow Pogba the license to go forward. Fred is not a CDM, but Fred is better defensively than McTominay. Matic just passed it. You're playing Declan Rice in there with Pogba. Completely different game because Pogba will get forward more. Let me have a look at some more shots. I reckon Ollie will bring Cavani on instead of Diallo and Rashford and possibly Mata replacing Pogba. Yeah, you're right with that, Diego. He'll probably bring Cavani on because it's a safer option. But I think Diallo could do more because Cavani's going to go in that striker role where Greenwood's had no service. You know, Diallo's a tricky winger. Absolutely useless. It has been a useless first half for Manchester United. And Dan James almost invisible. Like all our players are ignoring him. Yeah, our players do seem to ignore Daniel James a lot. I do agree with that. Our players do seem to ignore Daniel James. I mean, Donny Van de Beek sometimes gets ignored as well, and it does frustrate me. Like Dan James and Greenwood, and McTominay, and Pogba probably all had underwhelming first halves. I think Lindelof and Rashford, like considering Rashford's injured, he's been brilliant. Yeah, he's clearly injured. I think Lindelof's had a superb first half. I think that Wan-Bissaka hasn't put a foot wrong. De Gea hasn't put a foot wrong. You know, but I do think at the end of the first half, Granada looked like scoring. Granada are causing Man United a lot more problems than we're causing them. You know, we are 1-0 up, but if we play like this in the second half, it could end 1-0. You know, we had one shot on target, that was the goal. You know, they have the worst defence in La Liga. We haven't tested their defence. We've not tested their defence. We need to play the ball quicker, test the defence, take a few shots, and really attack them. You know, we haven't done anything. Phantom says that Dan James is not big six quality. Dan James is a good player, but yeah, I think he's a mid-table player. And Dan James can step up in big games. Like, he can step up in big games. He's got pace, but I think with Dan James, he's a player that you can only really play when Man United are playing teams like Leeds or teams that are going to leave space in behind. You know, Dan James against the low block, he can't do much. And I feel a bit bad with Dan James because I don't think people have been passing to him much. And I don't think Dan James can really get back into the game. But the second half, guys, is about to kick off. So please hit that like button. Let's see if we can get 100 likes by the end of the stream. So everybody watching, please hit that like button. And of course, subscribe down below if you're new so you don't miss a daily Manchester United videos from me. As a Man United fan channel, I do daily Man United content. Obviously, after this game, I will be live for my match reaction. So if you want to see my match reaction to the game after the full-time whistle, make sure you say subscribe to that. But Hamad says, do you think Granada will go for it and will hit them on the break like Sociedad? I think, yeah, let me pick up this comment from Hamad. I think we saw Granada at the end of the first half. Granada were really going for it. They really wanted a goal before half-time to make it 1-0. You know, they really want an equaliser. And I think Man United will probably play on the counter-attack and go at them. It'd be interesting to see what subs Ollie makes. Will Ollie on the social take off Rashford? That's the big question, guys. Everybody who's watching, please put in the live chat what substitutions you would make. But I do think Granada will go for it and maybe leave a bit of space in behind. But it's really important that Man United test this Granada defence. Granada have the worst defence in the whole of La Liga, and we've had one shot on target. We've not tested the defence. We've not moved the ball quick enough. McTominay has been poor. Greenwood's took too many touches. You know, we've not been good enough. We're winning, but we've not been good enough. So we have to test this Granada defence. But are we making any subs? Is Rashford walking onto the pitch? It doesn't look like Rashford's walking onto the pitch. It looks like Tellez is coming on for Rashford, which is a weird one. No, Rashford is on the pitch. What's going on? I'm not sure what subs are being made. Changes are being made. I'm trying to figure out who it is. I think Rashford is on the pitch. Wait, so he's taken Luke Shaw off, and he's not taken Rashford off. I think. So Luke Shaw's coming off for Tellez. So unless Luke Shaw's injured, there's no reason to take the shot. But Rashford's clearly injured. Why don't we put Amad Diallo on? Because Rashford's going to play 90 minutes versus Tottenham. But the thing is, if Rashford continues to play and gets injured, that's Rashford out for the Tottenham game. We need Rashford for the Tottenham game. I mean, I could see Rashford being like, Ollie, don't take me off. I can play through this injury. Don't know what that accent was. Tellez is on for Shaw, which is an interesting one. I really hope Luke Shaw isn't injured, but that's a very, very bizarre sub. Very, very bizarre sub. I like Alex Tellez. That Luke Shaw's been our best player this season, up with Bruno. But I trust Tellez to do a good job. You know, but for me, Rashford has to come off. Ollie looks really grumpy, doesn't he? He's probably sent the shit to McTominay. My one question to everybody watching, does it frustrate you that McTominay will put in shift after shift after shift of crap performances and Ollie will still play him? when you have players like Pogba, Van der Beek that could do that role instead of McTominay, because that's my biggest pet hate. But Granada on the early Granada with an early corner already. Granada have a corner already. Granada, I think, are going to go for it and try and get a goal. I really think Granada are going to go for it and try and get a goal. And so it's really, really important that Man United keep concentrated and stuff. But I think Granada are going to go for a goal. I think they're going to put us under pressure, and I think Man United will try and get them on a counter attack. But Granada do have a corner. First corner of the game, and yeah, McTominay is like Ollie's favourite, and I like McTominay. I'm not a McTominay hater. It's on McTominay agenda, but he's not been good enough. He's not been good enough lately. He's not a CDM. It's just not been good enough. Yeah, if you're new, guys, subscribe to Alice Talks Football. Granada have a corner, but it goes out for a goal kick. Subscribe to Alice Talks Football. My second channel, the one with Alice, I do Chelsea, City, Liverpool content on there. So feel free to subscribe to that. We want to get 100 likes. Everybody watching, just hit that like button if you haven't already. Just hit that like button. Only takes a few seconds. And obviously, 20 minutes after kickoff, so about 20 past 10 today, I'll be live for my match reaction. I'll be live for my match reaction about 20 past 10 today. So, subscribe so you can see my match reaction. Will it be a rant? Will it be a happy one? Well, so far it's not been an interesting game. It's not been a good game, but we are winning. And I guess, that's all that matters. And we got that away goal. Dan James is not having a good game. Dan James and Green are not having a good game. But yeah, for me, Ahmad should come on. The fact Maguire's down. Ouch. Yeah, Maguire's been winded. I mean, Ahmad Diallo should definitely come on, 100%. Thing is, I can't believe we have 3 players on a yellow card and we committed less fouls on them. They got no one on a yellow card. This ref is dodgy. Phantom says he likes the one with Alice more because I do Chelsea games. I almost did a Chelsea video yesterday on my second channel, but just no. I hope Maguire's okay, but he's winded. But I think Tuanzebe and Lindelof would be a good partnership. My unpopular Man United opinion. This goal was Rashford's 20th so far this season. Rashford's got 20 goals this season. He's becoming reliable. Yeah, I mean, and Rashford hasn't taken penalties this season. I think one of the reasons he got 20 goals last season is because, he took penalties, but this season he doesn't take penalties. So Rashford getting 20 goals this season is a massive achievement, considering he's played half the season injured. And the fact that Rashford is still on the pitch, he's played well, but he's injured. I know Dan James and Greenwood having a great game, so maybe he doesn't want to risk it, but you got Cavani. Just might as well. Dan James plays it to Bruno. Look at them just kicking us. I bet you Bruno will tackle him or get a yellow card. This ref is like, yeah, as soon as Man U make a foul, I'm going to give them a yellow card, but Granada can make 50 fouls and I won't give them a yellow card because I want Granada to go through. But to be fair, if players are out for the next match against Granada, it's not the biggest L. When do Chelsea games I watch along my own? Phantom, who are your favourite Chelsea YouTubers? Who do you normally watch for Chelsea content? Do you have like a go-to channel or is it 2 or 3? Rashford's shouting at the ref. Rashford's probably thinking in his head, Ollie wants to kill me. Ollie wants my legs to break. Ollie will play me with one leg. Do you think if Rashford had like one arm, Ollie would still play him? Because I guess it's an arm. Now, I feel like if Rashford had one leg, Ollie would just make him hop up and down the pitch. He's like, nah, Donny, you can't come on. Rashford's still got one leg, so it's fine. I feel like Ollie would do that. Granada on the attack. Turns Tellez. Puts in a cross, gets deflected, clears. I think it's a goal kick. You say Eunice, George, Chelsea, and Darth. I know who Eunice and George are. I sometimes watch Eunice's watch-alongs. Like, if I'm watching Chelsea, I'll put Eunice on in the background. And I sometimes watch George's 6 Things We Learn, actually. That's why I got the idea for my 5 Things We Learn series from George Benson. Granada at the corner, but, United haven't been great so far. We need to give ourselves a kick up the ass. But we got 52 likes, guys. We're halfway through the game. We're halfway on the road to 100. So everybody watching, please hit that like button. And if you want to watch my match reaction, subscribe down below. But Granada whipping a corner, and it goes out for another corner. How many corners have they had? I think Granada have been the better team. And when you've got the players that we got on the pitch, they shouldn't be. Tellez is a lot like Trent. Yeah, I see what you mean by that, Lucas. Another corner for Granada. Come on, United. Maybe we can get them on the counter here. Corner, we get it away. I swear if it goes out for another corner, oh my god. Oh, straight De Gea. De Gea's made a few saves, but they've all been saves you expect him to make. But it's not, De Gea's been tested a lot more than their keeper, which isn't good considering that we are Man United and they're Granada. My voice is going. Every time he shoots, he puts that curve and spin that could cause De Gea problems. And I'm glad Henderson didn't play today because I think Henderson might have been caught out on that because he's not as experienced as Gea. Great little dummy pass from Bruno. Dan James is fat. If that is not a yellow card, I'm going to rage. That's a yellow card. If that was not a yellow card, I would have gone that. Dan James clearly fouled. He was going to like run in. Good. Yeah, good that you missed the next match because that was a bloody yellow card. Oh, he's falling down. Number 22 is injured. Oh, I'll miss the next match. And this is when it's not a foul. That's clear. Come on, it's a foul. Oh, he takes out that. Thank God he got a yellow because they've done that so many times, Granada, and the ref hasn't given them a yellow. The minute Luke Shaw makes a tackle, that's a slight foul. It's like, yellow Luke Shaw, you can miss the next game. Yellow McTominay, you can miss the next game. Do you remember when we played PSG in the first leg and we you know, Pogba got sent off and Kimpembe should have got sent off and the ref was just handing out yellow cards to Man United, like left, right and centre. It's like that today. Every time we make a foul, he's going to be like, yellow card. It's going to be like, yellow card. Lucas B says De Gea or Henderson. For me, I'd say I'd pick De Gea. I think he's better. But I'm not a Henderson hater. Like, for me, I appreciate both. I think they're both. So whoever plays, I'm going to back. But for me, I'd pick De Gea. I think he's just a little bit more experienced. I think he's a better player. And I think he comes under more criticism. Diving is the DNA of Spanish teams, says Hamad. Yeah, I agree. They've been diving a lot, Granada. You know, Granada have been diving way too much. Like, I'll give credit to Granada. They've probably been the better team today. You know, we are winning, but we haven't played great. Let's be honest. But Granada have been diving a lot. A clear foul on Dan James. Glad he got yellow. If he didn't get yellow, guys, there would be like a full-on man. But still on the pitch, treating his injury, which is annoying. Which you know, hopefully he's not injured. But this game has been so slow. The tempo of this game is slow. The mood of this game is slow. I want the game to get going. I want another goal. Like, honestly, I need something to. You know, this has not been my most enjoyable watching Man United experience. So just get your live chats in. I can talk to you guys because United have not been their best selves today, and you got Pogba and Bruno on the pitch. I don't bet on second legs. It's voodoo. Okay, United taking a free kick. Bruno and Tellez over it. Two good players on free kicks. Tellez whips in a pretty good free kick. Corner. Corner, good. Yeah, you complain, Granada. It's a corner. I tell you what, I bring Cavani on for Rashford because Rashford's injured. And I tell you what, with Tellez's delivery, you know, Tellez's delivery is world class, let's be honest. And Cavani's heading. I mean, Tellez's delivery is brilliant. You know, I know defensively he's vulnerable, but Tellez's delivery is brilliant. And in a game like this where we need a second away goal just to feel comfortable in the second leg. But Manchester United have a corner. Tellez over the corner. Another good delivery from Tellez, but they get it away. Is it going to be another corner? No. Tellez gets it to Rashford. The injured Rashford gets it to Greenwood. Who puts in a good ball, to be fair to him. It falls to Slabhead. Maguire. He passes it to McTominay. He passes it to Maguire. Oh, Maguire's been fouled. Maguire's clear foul on Maguire. Man United free kick in a good area. But Maguire almost got past the player, actually. It was quite funny. But Manchester United have a free kick in an interesting area. It looks like number 22 is injured and he's going to come off for Granada. I keep wanting to say real saucy that every now and then. Ooh, look at him. Dirty foul on Maguire. I'm just playing around. Look at this delivery from Tellez. The where it went into. It's just, I think with Tellez's delivery, Cavani would be brilliant. Like, because Tellez is the player that can just deliver that ball right into Cavani's head. Brilliant play from Bruno and James here. And for James to win the foul, beautiful. And James gets knocked out. Best thing Dan James has done all game. Best thing Dan James has done all game. But number 22 is being subbed off for Granada. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing for us because I don't know anything about Granada. But Man United with the free kick. Is that Bruno over the free kick? It looks like it's Bruno. Whips in a free kick. Falls to someone's head, but it blocked. I thought it was going to be a goal for a second. Granada get the ball away. De Gea. Please hit a like on the stream if you're watching, by the way, guys, and subscribe down below. What's De Gea doing? De Gea passes it to Lindelof. Lindelof starts to run up the pitch. Lindelof plays it, tries to play it through to Rashford again, but he can't get there. Lindelof tries to go for another assist to Rashford. You know what? All Lindelof's assists this season have been like an over into Rashford. Like Lindelof's like, yeah, he doesn't get many assists, but all Lindelof's assists are beauties. So everybody watching, please hit that like button, subscribe down below, and share this video. Wan-Bissaka's had a really good game, to be fair. I think Wan-Bissaka's had a good game. I think Lindelof's had a good game. I think they've been two of our best players. I think Rashford, considering he's injured and got goals, had a good game. So, yeah. Maguire. Maguire plays it to Tellez. Tellez, good ball. Bruno can't quite get there. It's going to fall to the Granada goalkeeper. Granada goalkeeper kicks up the ball. This hasn't been the best game so far, has it? It's not been the most exciting game. United still lead 1-0. I think Granada will have moments where they press for the goal, but considering, this is a game that we'd expect Man United to play them out the park. And to be fair, who's played the better football? Granada. Let's be honest. United have this habit of just playing crap but getting points. Well done, Greenwood keeps the ball well. Wan-Bissaka back to Greenwood. Greenwood wins the throw on. I think Greenwood's looked a little bit better in the second half. Diego says, Ollie is running out of options on forward. Do you think the director of football and Woodward will bring in new players for Ollie? Diego, it's Man United. Woodward and whoever's in charge of Man United cares about money and business. I think there's a chance we could get Sancho. I think if Cavani leaves, there's a chance we'll go for an attacker. I do think we'll sign at least 2 players this summer. I think we'll sign, reliable sources say Man United are going to sign at least 1 marquee player. And hopefully Ollie will get backed. But I hope this new director of football proves to be an improvement on Woodward. I hope. Looks like Kennedy's offside. Wan-Bissaka's kept this tattooed guy in his pocket. Oh, he's well offside. It looks like. But Wan-Bissaka's kept. I don't know if he's offside. Wan-Bissaka was well away from him. But Wan-Bissaka's kept Mr. Tattoo in it. Mr. Tattoo, I'll call him, in his pocket. How are Arsenal doing, guys? What's the other Europa League scores? Are Arsenal losing yet? Are Arsenal bottled it? Keep me updated on the other scores actually, because I can't really check without ruining my thing. Oh, guys, I fucked up. Do you know what I've done, guys? I've completely forgot to share my screen and put the scoreboard on. No one reminded me to put the scoreboard on. There we go. Just so you guys can. That's not nice. Wait. There we go. That's better, guys. That's better. That's going to be a lot better to watch. We've got the scoreboard on. 0-0 with Arsenal. Arsenal hit the post. Steve also says Granada never been in Europe before. They beat Tutor of Albania and Malmo in the playoff rounds and had PSV in the group. Granada are doing great. Man United on the ball. Bruno flicks it into Wan-Bissaka. Plays it back to McTominay, who plays it sideways to Pogba. Pogba to Maguire. Man United on the attack. Maguire dribbles up. Oh, Maguire skins him. Maguire with the... Woof, woof. Mate, imagine if Maguire scored that. Maguire, did everything right, and then you remember he's sent it back, and he's like, yeah, I got the power on the shot, but I can't quite finish on target. Look at that. Mate, Maguire, fair play to Maguire, to be fair. It's the best thing we've done all half. I mean, crap shot. Really crap shot. That's why you're a centre-back, mate, Maguire. But fair play. Who played injured Rashi? Ollie risking his Euro 2021 finals. I agree. Rashford should have come off at half-time. He got his goal. We're 1-0 up. If you think Rashford should have gone off at half-time, for Amad Diallo or Cavani, hit that like button. Is there any updates in the Zagreb Villarreal games, guys? Any updates on those? Lacazette just hit the bar. What a sitter. Lacazette hit a sitter. Laka diver, Laka misser, we'll call him. Lacazette misses a sitter, Laka diver, and Laka misser. Wan-Bissaka's had a really good game. McTominay's driving up the pitch in his yellow boots. McTominay runs with the ball. Tellez on the ball in a good position, but he plays it back to McTominay. Greenwood running around without service. All these pundits wants to buy Haaland. Oh yeah, I'm going to put this up. 1-0 Villarreal. Yeah, facts. Rashford's on the ball. Rashford skins one. Can he get there? Oh, good tackle from Granada. This Granada defence hasn't looked too bad. 1-1 Ajax Roma. Granada on the attack. Number 21 for Granada on the attack. Blocked. Goes out for another Granada corner. But yeah, this is what I agree completely with what Hamad's saying here. Greenwood's had no service, let's be honest. Greenwood's had a good game, but it's not all his fault. It's the graveyard shift. I hear people say it. Being a number 9 for Man United is the graveyard shift. And, considering that the game's more open, we're 1-0 up, we're playing a shit team, you would expect us to be 2-0 up by now. I did predict 2-0 because I just thought we're United. That will make it a hard game for us. And this is a game that should be much easier. And you have to give the credit to Granada. They played well. They've probably been the better team. We are winning, so we can't be too salty, but... the game is a lot. Bring on Cavani now. Do you agree, Alex? Yeah, I bring on Cavani for Rashford because I worry that Rashford will just fuck himself. Not literally, but just Rashford's clearly injured. We are 60 minutes in, guys, and it is still 1-0 Manchester United. It's still not been the most interesting game. Man United haven't created much, but we are winning. And, it kind of reminds me of that Watford game. When we should have, run all over Watford. The only difference between this game and the Watford game is we put a reduced lineup out versus Watford. This is one of our strongest lineups playing. Bruno, great pass from Bruno into Greenwood. Greenwood with a brilliant pass to Telles. Telles plays it to Daniel James. James to Pogba. My sister's fucking shouting as loud as she can. I don't know if the mic's picking up. She could talk a little bit quieter, couldn't she? I will have a look in the live chat in a second, but man, you're on the ball. Bruno's got the ball in a good position. He's going to play it to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's driving up the right-hand side for Manchester United. Man United players running forward. Wan-Bissaka. Manchester United corner. Yeah, listen to Diego, guys. Please hit that like button. Let's see if we can hit 100 likes by the end of the stream. And this guy says, I want Arsenal to win their tie with Slavia Prague and Villarreal to win their tie with Dinamo Zagreb so that Unai Emery can get his deserved revenge against Arsenal. I'm with you on that. Love Unai Emery to knock out Arsenal. But come on, Manchester United have a corner. 61 minutes played. Man United whipping the corner. Pogba goes over. It's a goal kick. It's a goal bloody kick. What are your thoughts so far? 60 minutes in. Can United just start playing? We've got our strongest lineup up and we've just been playing absolute shite. It's not been a great game for Manchester United so far. We've definitely had better games. Bit boring, isn't it? It's a little bit boring. I did a video on Declan Rice earlier, by the way, guys. So you should definitely go check that out. Because Declan Rice could be coming to Manchester United, which will be very interesting. Real Sociedad playing the ball around. Maguire heads it clear. Pogba. Is that Wan-Bissaka's? Granada. The thing is, I feel like Granada might leave some space in behind soon. Greenwood on the ball in a good position, but he's got no one there. He loses it, but he gets a throw on. Greenwood has a throw on. Hi, Alice, how it's going? Just passing has been dreadful. I agree. Man United's passing has been dreadful today. Lindelof. We need to get a goal. Come on, United. You've been so boring. We've had 66% possession. We have players like Pogba and Bruno on the pitch, and we're not doing anything. McTominay's been crap. Good pass from McTominay, as I say that. Rashford, no, Pogba. Back Bruno to Pogba. Pogba's grown in the second half. Tellers can't get there, but Man United have got thrown in a promising position up the pitch. Please, guys, if you haven't already, it takes a second. Just hit that like button. It's such a dead game, but, something good about this game is if we hit 100 likes on the stream. So everybody's watching, please hit that like button. But we've got 30 minutes left. Can Man United actually make this game something worth watching? Because it feels like a waste of time because we've been so bloody boring. Honestly, so bloody boring. Granada on the ball. Wan-Bissaka deals with it. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Bruno gets the ball in a good position. Bruno passes to Greenwood. Greenwood's got no one there. Greenwood's running at players. He plays it to Bruno. Bruno with a cross gets intercepted. Manchester United have a corner. Cavani looks like he's coming on. Who do you think Cavani will come on for? I think I'll put Cavani on for Greenwood, but I think he should be putting Cavani on for Rashford, if not James. Because I think Greenwood is definitely capable of doing something in this game. But I think this isn't the game for Daniel James because they've still been playing quite a low block. We haven't had any chance to counter-attack, really. I don't think this is the kind of game for Daniel James. Corner. Tellers gets the ball. Cavani is coming on. Greenwood whips in a brilliant cross. Wow! If Cavani was on, he would have got his head on that. McTominay. Not sure what he did there. Bruno has the ball in a good position. Everyone run into the box. Bruno's going to put it across. Pogba. Keeper's out to catch. Keeper's out to patch. But I think Cavani's coming on. I mean, Cavani for me should come on for Rashford because he's injured. But I'm not sure who Cavani's coming on for. It wouldn't surprise me if it was Greenwood. But I'd rather take Dan James off than Greenwood because I think Greenwood's capable of doing something. Now, Greenwood can put in a good cross. Did Pogba really foul him there? No. Man United have the ball again. Pogba passes it to that person. Bruno into Greenwood. Good touch from Greenwood. Greenwood gets it to Dan James in a really good position. Daniel James gets it to Rashford. Oh, everyone's back in the box. Rashford tries to do skill there on the ball. Wasted. Should have passed that quicker, James. Man, you have a throw in a really good position, though. Greenwood is Man United's wonder kid, I agree. Everybody, please hit that like button, subscribe down below, and share this video. But another Real Sociedad player is down. Are they down, wasting time so they can, try Right, not conceded another. Who is coming off for Manchester United though? That's the big question. Who is going to be our sub? Because Cavani's coming on, but I couldn't actually look at the number and see who's coming off. But it doesn't look like it's Rashford coming off. No, it is Rashford coming off. Okay, Rashford's off for Cavani, which I think is good because Rashford's clearly injured. I can't believe Rashford plays 60 minutes. He should have come off at half time, let's be honest. I think Cavani could score. I think Tellez is crossing. I think Cavani could score. I'm not. He could maybe try Amad Diallo for Daniel James or Greenwood. Try something new. Maybe Van der Beek for McTominay. I guess you don't want to concede, but we got the away goal, so I think we want to. For me, you want to win 2-0. Those 2 away goals and you're through. Because if they go 1-0 up at Old Trafford, you're shaky, you're wonky. Those 2 away goals and we're through. So for me, I think Man United need to go for a second goal. Guys, do you think we hold the lead and try not to concede and make it 1-0, or do you think we go for 2-0? Because for me, I think we go for 2-0 because we should be winning this game 2-0 anyway. They're not that good of a team. We're making it way too hard for us. Pogba's running back. Granada on the attack. Granada on the attack. He takes a shot straight at De Gea. De Gea's had so much more to do than the Granada keeper. I think that's kind of worrying on a Manchester United perspective. De Gea has had a lot more to do. Kennedy. It's this Kennedy guy. He's got a good shot on him, but he always shoots at the keeper, but he's got good technique. He's got that good technique. But he always shoots at the keeper. Bruno. Bruno's on the ball. Poor touch from Bruno. Poor touch from Bruno Fernandes. We're 66 minutes in and we have not played good football. And it's really worrying because it's not like we have a reduced lineup. We're playing poor football with arguably our strongest team. And that does worry me a little bit, guys. I don't know what you guys think. Because I feel like we've been getting points and wins lately, but I just don't think the football we've been playing has been particularly good lately. And I am a little bit worried about that. But we move. They kick the ball out. Daniel James. Daniel James has the ball up the left for Manchester United. Damn it. Gives it away. We're just giving the ball away so much. It's actually frustrating. Man United are giving the ball away way too much. Pogba, be careful. He'll probably give you a red card for that. Ref's a prick, isn't he? Ref's a prick. But Man United are giving the ball away too much. We're being sloppy. But they're actually playing better than us. We're winning, but they tested our keeper more. This is not a good game, guys. I'm just glad we're winning. If we were not winning right now, I'd be so miserable. If there wasn't that Lindelof beauty pass, Man United would not be winning. Granada on the ball. Number 16 for Granada. Good play. Goes out for United throw. Man United have a throw on so they can regain position. But United need to start playing. McTominay is slowing us down. It really shows that why we need Declan Rice. Imagine Declan Rice. If Pogba believes Declan Rice, Donny van der Beek, and Bruno Fernandes for me is a really good midfield 3. If Pogba leaves, who would you sign? Question for you guys in the live chat. Pogba leaves, who would you sign? Bruno's not had his best game, but he's trying. It's just there's no one there. It's I feel like in this type of games, Man United think, oh, it's an easy game, it's a walk in the past, and we just don't step it up. Why can't the Man United that beat Man City 2-0 show up in this game? We're winning, but it's we're treating it not that seriously. They're playing better than us. We're not playing great. I like Ollie, but I worry about Ollie. Camavinga. Yeah, Camavinga will be a brilliant Pogba replacement. I take Camavinga as a Pogba replacement for sure. I worry Pogba's going to leave, but with the way we're playing, it's just, crap football from United today. And they're on the attack. Fuck off. They put in a good cross, but no one's there. Rice and play Van der Beek, I agree. Granada put in another cross. Get that away. Get it away. Over. They've caused us more problems than we've caused them. And that's the thing. I just look at this Granada team and I go, they have the worst defence in La Liga. Why aren't United running at them and causing them problems? Why are we being so boring with our passing, so soft, so sloppy? We've really been poor. Shall I read out what Twitter's saying? Because the last time I read out what Twitter was saying, we scored a goal, guys. So, can somebody please tell the Granada players that we're playing football, not MMA? Someone says. Pragmatic tactics in the second half. I would have Donny on the second half. Granada so deep, we're struggling to pick balls between the line. I agree. Donny van der Beek, obviously we're 1-0 up, so Ollie won't make an attacking sub. But wouldn't Donny van der Beek for McTominay be a brilliant choice? If you put Donny van der Beek on for McTominay, hit that like button. But Pogba loses possession. Granada on the attack. Can they make something of it? Oh, fucking hell. The ball went behind the back of the net, and for a second I thought it went in the goal, so my heart shook. But Granada caught us out there, and we are soaking up so much pressure. I agree with this comment. Just all you need to take Dan James off is just a waste of space. Just need money. Just all you need money to take Dan James off is just a waste of space. Sorry, I misread that. I think Donny should come off. Like someone put on Twitter here, and I agree with him. He put, I would have Donny on for the second half. Granada are so deep, and we're struggling to pick between the lines. I think Donny should come off. Granada have committed 8,000 0 bookings. Man United considered 6,000 free bookings. Granada with the corner though. They take the corner short. They whip in across. It gets deflected. Oh, fucking hell. For a second, I thought I had a whistle go. Greenwood gets it away. Can't quite get it to Bruno. I mean, the assist. The only good thing about this game is the assist, and that Rashford's got 20 goals for the season. McTominay, he gets it to Cavani. What was that pass? Bloody McTominay. He can't do. McTominay can't even do a sideways pass sometimes. He had a good pass to make to Cavani there. McTominay's like, nah. We need Donny on. I agree. We do need Donny on. It's frustrating. 70 minutes played and 70 minutes of shite. That's what I call it. But when I last went on Twitter, we scored. But United, but Rashford's got 20 goals in a row for 2 seasons in a row. So that's the only good. Harry dropped the slowest shoulder. Love that. Says flex. I'm just looking at what people say on Twitter. It's so boring. But I mean, you know what I just realised? Guys, you know Maguire's out the next game. Maguire's been booked. He's booked Buddy Maguire. Maguire and McTominay are out the 2 next games. What is Ollie going to do? Because McTominay and Maguire are his boys. How's Ollie going to play a game without McTominay and Maguire? And McTominay's not a big loss, but Maguire is, because Bailly's got COVID. Axel and Lindelof at the back. I think Axel and Lindelof could work. But Maguire, Shaw, and McTominay out the second leg. So we need to go for a second goal, guys. United, go for a second goal. Your main player's out the second leg. Is this ref a cunt, guys? Yes, he is. He is. Cavani to Greenwood. Can Greenwood keep it on? He's managed to place it back. Good pull from Cavani. Good tackle on Greenwood. That player's been really good. Greenwood's not having his best day. But oh my God, like this ref is a knobhead. This ref is a real knobhead. He is. The fact that every time we make a foul, look, see that on purpose, nothing. But if United make a foul, he books him. Half our players are out for the next leg. Oh, McTominay's gone. Like, McTominay being out's not a big L, but Luke Shaw and Maguire out for the next leg, especially if we only go in 1-0 up, is poor. So we need a second goal because we are missing a lot of players for the next leg. Daniel James, he's a 3-on-1. Use your pace, Danny boy. Use your pace. He whips in a decent cross, to be fair to him. To be fair to Dan James, he couldn't do much more. Referee is a joke. The referee is a joke. And if you think referee's a joke, hit that like button, because it's just a joke. The referee is crap. Mata would do a better job than James. Someone says, Mata would be better for this game because they're sitting so deep we can't open them up. But that number 24, Kennedy, he's having a really good game. Well done to Tattoo Man. Maguire's missing a match. Maguire and McTominay missing a match. Is he bringing Matic on? Why is he bringing Matic on for Pogba? He's bringing Matic on for Pogba. Wait, you've got Donny van der Beek. We're playing crap. We probably need a goal because you want to win 2-0 because it's going to make the second leg hard for us. And instead of bringing Donny van der Beek or even Fred on, he brings off Matic, who's been shit all season, for Pogba. Okay, I get it. You don't want to concede. But for me, we should be going for a 2-0. I can't believe Pogba's been sub for Matic. Dumb substitution. I guess Pogba's on yellow. That's the only clever thing. But sub Pogba for Van der Beek. It's a like-for-like swap. We're now playing Matic and McTominay holding. How depressing is that? We will not score. If we score, I'll be shocked. We're playing Matic and McTominay. Absolutely depressing. Absolutely depressing. I mean, what can I say? We need to call him Jose Gunnar Solskjaer. I agree. I mean, I can't believe we've now sub Pogba off for Matic. Put Donny on. This game screams Donny van der Beek energy. How is Matic going to improve us? Matic is just going to be static and make this game more boring. The ref's a prick. Ollie's subs once again prick. And if we make it 1-0, we're screwed because we won't score now. Are we really holding out a 1-0 win against Granada? In the second leg, we haven't got Maguire and Luke Shaw. We could easily concede. They're our 2 best defenders. We could easily concede. So we should be going for a second goal for me. It's just a bit of a joke for Man United. We've got 15 minutes left. I really hope we can get a second goal that we don't deserve out of nowhere. To be fair, Nick, you do say giving Pogba a rest for Sunday, but this is when Ollie will play Fred and McTominay on Sunday and not Pogba. But for me, what I've learned is for me, Pogba, Fred, Bruno, best midfield three. Pogba, Fred, Bruno, best midfield three. Absolutely. I mean, what's the score in the Arsenal game, guys? I mean, this game is so dead. Do something. The refs crap. Ollie's subs are crap. This game is dead. Like, we're winning. We're only positive is we're winning. And please hit that like button so we can hit 100 likes, because that would be another positive. But United are on the ball. Matic. Static Matic. Static Matic. Passes it back to Maguire. Lindelof. Lindelof plays it into Telles. Telles on the ball. 0-0 Arsenal. Arsenal, at least there. Arsenal 0-0. I'd love Unai Emery to knock Arsenal out of the Champions League, though. Bloody brilliant. Imagine Arsenal go through Unai Emery, like, knocks Arsenal out and he does, like, some dance. That'd be pretty cool. Greenwood. Matic. Mr. Matic. McTominay and Matic is the most depressing pivot in the world. Maybe McTominay can go forward a bit more. Telles whips in a good cross. Cavani. Oh, why wasn't Cavani there? Could Cavani have got to that? Because that was a really good cross. Diego says, I wonder what Van der Beek must be thinking sitting on the bench. The lad needs to be playing regular football. I agree. Van der Beek is a better player than McTominay, Fred and Matic. But he can't get minutes over them because Ollie has some weird agenda. It's like Ollie doesn't take risks. And in a game like this where Matic has been shit all season, McTominay's been shit all season, and you're not using Fred, why don't you give Van der Beek a run in? Van der Beek for Pogba is a straight swap. When Van der Beek and Bruno played together versus Newcastle, we scored 3 goals in 15 minutes, and Van der Beek, even though he didn't have a goal or assist in that game, was brilliant. Van der Beek was brilliant when he came on against Brighton the other day. He didn't touch the ball, but it's off the ball movement, dragged defenders out so we could score. Ollie's going for a 1-0 win. Ollie's playing depressing football. Ollie wants a 1-0 win. Ollie's being boring. But I tell you what, Ollie should be going for a 2-0 win, because you don't have Maguire in the next leg. You don't have Shaw in the next leg because the ref's a prick. You don't have McTominay to sit deep with Fred and cover. Why are we playing so defensive against Granada? We should be playing better. We have better players, and they've played the better football, Granada, and it's embarrassing. We're winning, but I'm not content with this. It's embarrassing. It's just United and Banter FC, Joke FC. I mean, the only good thing is we scored. And, you know, Rashford now gets a little rest before the Spurs game. But United Ollie is playing Mourinho ball. It's so depressing, this game. The attackers have nice. Daniels and Green haven't been good, but when have they had much of the ball? You know, Maguire. If we play like this against Tottenham, we might lose to Tottenham, who have been shocking lately. Maguire plays it to McTominay. McTominay's driving forward. Pass the ball quicker. Pass and move. United. Pass and move. McTominay plays it to Wan-Bissaka, who's one of the few players that's had a good game. I think Telles has been good since he's come on. Has been good. Wan-Bissaka's been good. Lindelof's been good. And considering Rashford was injured, he was bloody good. But everyone else has been subpar today. But I'm really pleased for Telles playing well. Greenwood gets it to Bruno. Bruno plays it back to McTominay. McTominay makes a decent pass for a change. McTominay gets it to Telles. Telles back to Dan James, Dan James doesn't lose the ball. Dan James to Maguire. Maguire plays it to Lindelof. The thing that's sad is Granada have tested David De Gea more than we've tested Granada's keeper. And Durfee Cat says, super sad that we prioritise clean sheets over convincing wins. 100% agree. Plays the ball and tries to get it to Bruno. This Granada has the worst defence in the league, and we've barely even tested this Granada defence. When has the goalie had to go, wow, that's a brilliant save from the goalie? When have you gone and said, oh, the goalie's made a brilliant save? He hasn't. The goalie's done nothing. This guy says, I'm not going to try and pronounce your name. I'm going to call you Abba, because he says, forget about the players. Our real problem lies with the manager. Ollie cannot be rated among the top 5 managers in England. Manchester United should be getting hold of the best managers in the world right now. To be fair, I blame Ollie for this performance. It's very negative. It's very dull. It's very depressing. We have a good enough lineup to be 2-3-0 up by now. And Granada have been the better team. We're winning. But, you know, you can win a game 1-0 and play poor. When we lost to Sevilla 2-1, we were so much better than today. And we were so much better in the game we lost to Sevilla and got knocked out the Europa League than this. The only good thing about this is if we play this bad in the first leg, we can't get worse in the second leg. Manchester United have a goal kick. I mean, guys, Man United have been poor. It's just not been good enough today. It's been depressing. But, like, people are saying, what's the difference between this and Jose Mourinho? People are saying that. A chance to bring on Donny and Matic comes on. Other people are saying just embarrassing. This performance has been awful. People are saying it's just boring, cannot keep the ball. You know what player's good at keeping the ball? Donny van der Beek, but he doesn't bring him on. McTominay's been crap, but stays on the pitch. I mean, the only positive is when he brought on Tellez, he's been good. But we've just been bad. We've just been bad. I mean, embarrassing from United. I feel sorry for Dan James. I think he's tried. Lindelof's been good. That's a positive. It's just embarrassing from United. But it's just embarrassing. They actually look the better team, Granada. We might be winning. The result is good, but crap. Granada on the attack, though, they might go for a goal. They deserve something out of this game. Let's be honest. He takes a shot deflected, goes out for a corner. Granada deserves something from this game. Looks like 0-0 with Arsenal, 1-0 with Man U win. That's the way it was important. Has anyone watched the Arsenal game? Are Arsenal playing well or anything like that? Because I've not kept an eye on it. I mean, I assume Arsenal aren't playing well because Zane hasn't come in the chat to troll us. So I assume Arsenal haven't been good. But, like, United have been poor. There's a corner. Granada deserve a goal, let's be honest. They've had 10 bloody corners. They've been the better team. We've been crap. I think it's an absolute joke that Matic comes on over Donny. Honestly, I'd rather Granada score now. Just make the game less boring, wouldn't it? And we should have another goal in this game. This game is so dead. Let's have another goal. Nick says, I would have brought Ahmed on. Not many clubs know much about him. Yeah, good point. Ahmed scored against AC Milan. Ooh, just kicked my screen out. Ahmed can score against AC Milan. He can score against this crap. And they're not even crap because they play better than us. Victor Diaz with a long throw-in. Get that away, Maguire. Well done, Maguire. Who will be out of the second leg. He takes a shot from far. Tellez has been good since he's come on. Cavani, well done, Cavani. Well done, Cavani. Can he get it to Bruno? Can Bruno get that? Bruno just keeps it on. He's going to play it to Greenwood. Oh, can't just get it. Can't. Weird noise. Arsenal and Prague 0-0. Lacazette missed another sitter. Slavia almost scored. It should be 1-0 Slavia, says Steve. Yeah, United. Granada on the attack. Tellez has been good since he's come on. That's my only second half positive. Daniel James running up the wing. People get there. Bruno's an option for him. Daniel James takes it to Bruno. Bruno, goal! No! Oh, that was so close. I don't know what happened. They cleared it off the line. Bruno was this close to scoring, but they cleared it off the line. Daniel James back on the ball. Well done from James for holding it up and passing to Bruno, though. Matic plays in. Handball? No. Oh, United was so close to making it 2-0. Bruno tackles. Bruno shoots. Goalie saves. So close. They cleared it off the line. Is Donny coming on? Look at this. He's offside. So it doesn't matter, to be fair. But give credit to Dan James. Dan James 6 months ago would have tried and shot there. Dan James did the clever thing. I know Bruno was offside, but you give credit to Dan James there. This guy says, our manager lacks the hunger for trophies that Pep has. I agree. Donny is coming on. Donny's going to get 6 minutes. The fact that Matic gets 15 minutes and Donny gets 6 minutes is an absolute joke because Donny's a player for the future. Matic is not. Donny's got to come on for McTominay. Arsenal. Pepe scores for Arsenal. Arsenal 1-0 up. Matic is booked. Matic comes on and gets booked. Like, come on, guys. Donny should have come on instead of Matic. I think they're trying to waste time, Granada, because I think, even though Granada are even better and will probably feel like they deserve a 1-0 draw, I think Granada will be happy with a 1-0 loss because it makes them going to Old Trafford realistic. You know, they go to Old Trafford, we're scared, we're bottled, we're rattled. We've got no Maguire in the second leg. We've got no Luke Shaw in the second leg. You know, they could cause us problems, you know. This tie is not dusted. But Donny comes on for Greenwood. I mean, Donny should be coming on for McTominay, let's be honest. But, you know, Donny and Bruno on the pitch together. You know what? If Donny will do something. I'm glad Donny's coming on, even if he gets 6 minutes, which is a joke. Donny gets 6 minutes is a joke. But to whoever says, let's go Granada, you deserve, you know, if you're a Granada fan, you deserve a goal. Granada have been better than Manchester United today. Let's be honest. Are you going to have anyone left not yellow carded for the second leg? Honestly, Phantom. The thing is, Granada have committed like twice the amount of fouls as us, but they've only had one yellow. The ref does not like us. I will not worry about Donny leaving in the summer. He wants to play football. Donny is better than McTominay. He's better than Fred. He's better than Matic. So, you know, him leaving and keeping Matic and Fred and McTominay would be stupid at Man United. But Donny's good enough to be playing week in, week out at the highest level. let's be honest. But David De Gea, you know, he's had stuff to do. Donny van de Beek replaces Greenwood. He's going to get 5 minutes. We'll even touch the ball. Like, why does he only give Donny 5 minutes and Matic 15? It does make me laugh. But they put in a ball, clear it away. You know, if we can get a second goal and make it 2-0, I'll be happy. We won't deserve it. We don't deserve to win this game, but I'll be happy. Good tackle from Bruno. Loses it. If we can get something out of this for the second leg, I will be happy because, you know, going in 1-0 for the second leg, I'm a little concerned about the second leg because we're only 1-0 up. We're only 1-0 up. We are very much incompetent in terms of consistency. I completely agree with that comment there. Completely agree. Get your comments and stuff. At 20 past 10, well, not 20 past 10. At about 10:15, I'll be live for my match reaction. So make sure you subscribe so you see my match reaction be live at 10:15. We'll be doing a little bit of a moan on there. You know, you win the game, but when you don't play well or convincing, it's gonna be positives. There are positives. You know, there are positives we'll talk about, but it's gonna be my 5 things we learn. There's gonna be a bit of a moan on there. But Granada are bringing on a player. Just hurry up with your substitutions. I think Granada are wasting time because I think they know 1-0 is a doable thing. They're bringing on Suarez, but it's the wrong Luis Suarez, so don't worry about it. Suarez is coming on for Granada, but it's the wrong one. We're 86 minutes in. Granada are pushing for a goal. Roma are 2-1 up in their tight against Ajax. They get 2 away goals, so maybe we could be playing Roma if we beat Granada, but Granada could knock us out. I mean, they've been the better team today. But Manchester United defenders on the ball. I think the thing that frustrates me is instead of trying to win 2-0, we're just seeing the game out. This team lost 3-0 last week. This team's lost the last 3 games. You know, we are Sociedad 4-0. We can beat this. Nick Morris says I said 4-0 when I see the team, but again, we've been poor. I agree with you, Nick. My original prediction was 2-0 United. I saw the team. I go, strong team, 3-0 United. It's been 1-0. And you look at this game, it's like AC Milan. It should be 1-0. It should be 1-0. We've not been good enough. Maguire passes it to Tellez. It's been good this game. Bruno's actually not done too much wrong. He's tried, but, you know. Lindelof's who's your man of the match? I say Lindelof's been our best player. Lindelof's been brilliant. That assist from Lindelof was class. Bruno passes it to Matic. Oh, great pass from Bruno. Wan-Bissaka hasn't put a foot wrong. Hasn't really done anything going forward, but Wan-Bissaka's probably a 6-7 out of 10, isn't he? He's not underperformed, but Donny to Wan-Bissaka. Let's see, as soon as Donny gets the ball, and I'm not saying this because I love to suck up to Donny, but I am saying this because I love to suck up to Donny. But as soon as Donny gets the ball, he passes it straight away. Donny can move the ball quickly, and he's clever. Thanks for the super chat, Diego. Congrats on 12k, Alice, on the road to 20k subs. Let's keep going. Yeah, we hit 12k yesterday, which is awesome. Thank you very much for the super chat, Diego. And Wan-Bissaka runs up with the ball. Hopefully 20k subs by the end of the year. You know, but if we have a good summer, anything's possible. Cavani. Cross it in Tellez. Tellez has got another good cross from Tellez. Cavani. Penalty. We got a penalty. We got a penalty. Okay, VR will check this, but United have a penalty. And if we win 2-0, we don't just have to win 2-0, but if we win 2-0, we'll be through. Who's he giving a penalty? I don't know. VR's going to check this, so it might not be a penalty because I didn't see it. I saw a little push. Oh my God, he's giving a Granada player a yellow card. He's giving a Granada player a yellow card. This ref's on drugs. He must have seen the red kit and thought the Granada player was a Man United player if he's giving the Granada player a yellow card. Is it a pen? What happens? He pushes Bruno down. I can't really see it here. It might be a bit of a lucky pen, but I'll take it because we've been crap today. We're going to get a penalty. Man United have been bad, but we're getting a penalty and we're probably going to win 2-0, which means the tie is done, hopefully. We don't deserve to win 2-0, but we'll take the penalty. And Tellez, second half man of the match, first half man of the match, Lindelof. Comment your man of the matches overall. I love Luke Shaw, but Tellez has been great. You know, Tellez has been good. That's nothing to do with Luke Shaw. But Bruno takes a penalty, and Bruno does not miss penalties. So is it going to be 2-0 United? Come on, Bruno Fernandes. Because you know what? We've been crap, but if we go into the second leg 2-0, for me, that's tied on because they have to score 3 goals to go through against us. Although we will have Axel and Lindelof playing back with things. So, Bruno Fernandes to take the penalty. I mean, you can put £10 on the score. And Phantom, you've got to be happy that Man United are going to get the win, so you win your bet as well. But Fernandes to take the penalty. That goalie is really staring at Fernandes. Yeah. Yes, it's in. The goalie got a touch on it, but it's in. 2-0 Manchester United. Fernandes, you beauty. Man United go in 2-0, meaning Granada have to come to Old Trafford and score 3 goals. 2-0, Fernandes penalty, you beauty. Come on, but Granada have to score 3 goals in the second leg. So this is brilliant because, Granada, I know Luke Shaw's not going to be there, I know Maguire's not going to be there, but I think it's good enough to be tied down. Someone says, what's your thought about De Gea? I think De Gea has been good today. I think Tellez has been brilliant in the second half. He's one of the reasons we got the penalties, but so many good crosses. Bruno's had an average game. There's a lot of poor performance today, but there's lots of positives and negatives to come out of the game, mostly negatives. And remember, my match reaction will be at 10:15. At 10:15 is my live match reaction, so subscribe if you want to see my match reaction. But really good 2-0, because I think that's the tie done. 4 minutes of added time though. There's a keeper knows Bruno. They're both from Portugal. The keeper almost saved it, but 2-0 United. Our Granada not coming back, and Phantom, that you should get your money now. Yeah, $15 is about £12. I'd say. Slavia Prague have just scored against Arsenal. There's 1-0. So United scored to make it 2-0. And Arsenal concede. What a good... we've been miserable for 85 minutes. But what a good last 5 minutes to see Slavia Prague score and Arsenal concede an away goal. That's quite funny. You have answered the next round. We've got 2 minutes left till full time. Shame Donny van der Beek won't even touch the ball probably. Well, he has touched it, but we got this wrap. 2-0 security semi-finals on the way. Bring back Hendo. De Gea's had a good game, but if you're Hendo or De Gea, that's your opinion. Build the great wall of volley. We will do my match reaction at 10:15, so if you are new subscribed, then we'll have some negative and positive points. But I'm so glad that it's 2-0. But it's an interesting game. My thumbnail is meant to be a really happy one. But I don't know if I can put like a thumbnail like this when we bing crap. But then, win's a win at the end of the day. It doesn't, sometimes I'd rather play crap and win than play good and lose. We played so much better against Sevilla and we lost. And it felt horrible. Steve says, I have been watching your live stream, also AFTV. Their reaction to the Slavo goal was good to watch. I can imagine. Oh, wait. Woof. Lindelof clears it up. They had an attack. They just had an attacker on Granada. I just missed. Our manager's team selection is ridiculous. I agree with that. I'll be watching AFTV to see their reaction to the Slavia equalise. But Slavia have that away goal. United 2-0 up, 1 minute left. It looks like we've done this. So I'm not happy with the game, but I'm happy with the result, if you're wondering, because I was moaning 5 minutes ago. I'm also shocked that a Granada player got a yellow card. But this ref loves to hand out his bookings. He's like, book the player, book the player, book the player, book the player. The ref loves to hand out his booking. I have to say, the Granada manager dresses quite well. I see a lot of interestingly dressed managers. I remember Pep was wearing that horrible coat with the Man City badge on. What an ugly coat that was. David De Gea to take a big free kick. Would it be amazing if Donny just went and scored a hat-trick? Obviously, he won't because there's 1 minute left. But wouldn't it be amazing if Donny scored? Man United kick it up the pitch. AFTV is hooligan. I only watch AFTV when Arsenal lose, just because I love just watching them kick off. Just your entertainment. Arsenal losing, Man U winning, it's all you can ask for as a United fan. Everybody hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this video. I'm doing my weird voice that is meant to be Ollie's voice, but it's really not Ollie's voice because it sounds nothing like it. Daniel James. Cavani. Daniel James. Can Man United make it 3-0? Daniel James with a decent cross. I don't know. Daniel, you know what? Daniel James, he's tried. Being about Daniel James is he'll always give 100%, won't he? It looks like he's going to blow the whistle for full time. But everybody, before you leave the stream, before I end the stream, you've got to hit that like button. If you haven't hit that like button, why haven't you hit it? Like, it's full time. It's full time, guys. Manchester United 2, Slavia Prague 0. It is full time. Everybody, please hit that like button. Subscribe down below. Remember, at 10:15, I will be live for my match reaction. So don't go anywhere. If you're not subscribed, say subscribe so you know exactly when I'm live, because I will be live at 10:15 for my match reaction. But overall, Manchester United have got a nice 2-0 win over Thingy-majiggy. We won 2-0. Did we deserve to win the game? Probably not. Were Granada the better team at the moment? Yes. Was Ollie's substitutions questionable? Yes, but we will be talking about all of that in my match reaction, so stay tuned for that. We'll be talking about the suspended players. We'll be doing the player ratings. We'll be doing my 5 things we learned and more in my match reaction, so stay tuned for that. But you've got a 2-0 win. I think you've got to take it. Fernandes scores a goal. Rashford scores a goal. I think good and bad to take from the game. Bad performance, good result. An undeserved win, as someone said, very disappointing. But I think we are through. And also, it's kind of funny that Arsenal dropped points. But yeah, everybody, please hit that like button. Subscribe down below if you're new. Match reaction will be live at 10:15. So subscribe for that. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you for watching the watch along. And I'll see you next time.